Hello, everyone. Welcome back to UNA Esports.
I was trying to think, is it week 2?
Week 2 of the NECC Crew Battles online. Of course, I'm Deaster.
I'm Legacy.
And we will be commentating tonight as we're both members. You can go ahead and scoot over a little more this way.
I was
so
like,
you're
I'm a
more
little
in the
out
frame.
of
Let
frame.
them know
just a
more
little
about.
bit.
Let them know more about the beautiful Legacy, so you can see more of them clearly.
You flatter me.
Tonight, of course, we are playing against Daytona State, of course, out of Daytona, Florida. UNA's team. Only purple is playing this week.
Only purple is playing this week.
We've had purple and gold been playing at the same time. The past week or two.
Last 2 weeks.
Last 2 weeks,
the scrimmage and then last week versus MSU, gold team played, and they played
Southern
Hendricks,
Miss.
They played Southern Miss. Sorry,
yeah,
Southern Miss.
And then of course UNA purple last week played Middle Tennessee State.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they have really good team between White Illyrius, Raven, and Caleb. Of course, we fell just short. Mirage not able to pull through there, carrying a bunch of the stocks there. That's not to discredit anyone else, though.
I mean,
right?
a great team. Tough team.
No
Probably
kidding.
one of our toughest matchups we're going to have all season.
No
honestly.
kidding. Definitely prepping us for the matchup tonight that we've got against Daytona. We got some really good players. Hockey, definitely a noteworthy player in Florida. Has multiple wins over players like Beast Mode Paul
Peanut.
and Juan P. And
Peanut
as well. Bunch of really well-known players. And, of course, they've got other players. They got the Wi-Fi Kazuya. Black Platypus has some really good wins of his own. And then, of course, that's not to discredit any
of the other players.
Yeah, any of the other players as well. They've got I don't remember the most names off the top of my head. I'll go look at that.
Off the top of my head.
But we'll get to that. But, however, before we do that, we got an interview before the game by our own Huevos. We'll throw it to that right now.
All right, sitting down with me is the one, the only, egg lover himself, Huevos. How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
What's the attitude going in tonight, bouncing back from last week's loss against MTSU?
I think the best approach we can do is just, hey, listen, last week, that was last week. All it can do today for us is inspire and push us to be even better. And I know we are capable of winning tonight.
So, is this your first experience with crew battles?
In a very long time. I've had some experiences in Wi-Fi crew battles during like the Smash 4 days, but those were years ago. So I would say yes, this is my first one in a very long time.
So can you explain to everybody what the difference is between a crew battle in terms of mindset wise and then let's say for example like Code Crimson last weekend?
Well, in a crew battle, you got a whole team behind you. So not only do you want to push yourself to be even better because you don't want to let your team down, but sometimes you're also okay to okay, I may have messed up, but I know I got a great team behind me that can pick up the slack. That I may have messed up, but I know they could do whatever needs to be done. While in singles, you just care about doing the best you possibly can. Doesn't matter how you end.
Let's talk about the preparation. What have y'all done in order to prepare for this week?
Well, even immediately after the first crew battle, I was like, okay, let's already look ahead and let's just already go ahead and look at what we're up against this time around. Let's see what their characters, let's see where they're from, and how much experience have they had in these crew battles before. And that'll all factor in and be like, okay, this player, this player means this character. Alright, so let's send this, and this. And they're from this region, so they probably have experience against these players.
So, what goes into the strategy process? Like, do y'all sit down as a team before the match? Like, what?
Usually, yes. And, especially last week, because that was a very stacked and very good team that we were up against. So, we couldn't afford any mistakes. If we wanted to win that crew battle, we had to basically come up with a game plan. While it's not necessary for every single crew battle, some teams are built differently than others, But if you want to ensure you give yourself the best chance possible, despite being outskilled, then yes, we put a lot of effort into making this.
All right, let's talk about your experience in the Shoals. You've been a part of the Shoals for how long?
Oof. Let's see. So I technically joined in 2019, but 2020, that was a COVID year. I didn't play online. So when I got back in 2021, it felt like I was back into being in the old tour, a new player all over again. So 2019 technically, but 2021 is where I really started to grow.
So the collaboration between Shoals and UNA as you went through has been stronger and stronger and stronger. Is that really kind of your thought process and mindset about coming here?
Quite, because, when, back in 2019, I was not thinking about, playing this game for a university, for a greater cause, making an impact at the community. So, it is. So, yeah, it is quite. So, yeah. And we've had some great TOs like Logan, Hanlon, they've also helped me influence the community as well by TOing, hosting these events, and UNA has just made it even better. So now I can go to different regions and help them grow their communities.
So you were a TO last week, right? You were one of the TOs for
yes.
Our pool captain for Code Crimson.
Yes.
So what lessons did you learn from there?
It takes a lot of effort. It takes so many men and so much power, so many men, so many powers and hours that goes into just a 300 men weekly. Imagine if it was like a 1,000 men weekly. And TOing, it's a hard job, and some people take it for granted. So, if you're watching this, and you be sure to thank your TOs. I know we have like this joke around, be like, we're corrupt, we're on our yachts, but it is a quite difficult job, and many communities would not be where they are if it weren't for these wonderful TOs.
So lastly, what can we expect from you and the team tonight?
You're just gonna get the absolute very best. All right, nothing more, nothing less, and that's what I'm here for. All right, and I know that's just not for me, but for everyone else on this team tonight, because we are hungry. We want that win tonight.
Anything else you want to share to all the wonderful Huevos fans out there?
Nah.
All right.
I didn't think that far ahead.
Well, that's been Huevos as we sat down before their match against Daytona State tonight. So don't go anywhere. This has been the pregame coverage of the UNA Smash Purple team right here on our YouTube channel. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
There you go, folks. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. A pre-match interview with one of our players, Huevos, a Yoshi player here, very well known in the scene, been in the scene for years upon years, and we're very grateful to have him here at UNA to be able to support us and be able to help us and participate in these events with us as part of UNA Gaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful TO, great player. We're very grateful to have him, as you said. But right now, I think we are about to get started with this match right here.
If they have responded yet, I think they just put up.
I think they're just in the arena. Okay, so all right. So anything. What else do you want to say about this match so far? Like, what was the? Serge mentioned definitely just after each week, just not dwelling on anything from the last week. Just going in and just getting ready for the next week. That's definitely like a winner mentality.
I can tell that our players have really taken on this mentality of like something I used to hear a lot when I played sports in high school, and it was just to leave it all on the field. You play your heart out when you're there. You give it your absolute all when you're in the match, when you're in the activity, and then the moment's over, it's done. You can't change the outcome. You can't do anything about it now. Focus on what's ahead, and let's see if we can improve upon what we did right, and let's see if we can fix the things we did wrong. And I will say I've noticed so much. I've seen people practicing so often. People have been looking like a week and ahead at who we're up against, like analyzing players, analyzing matchups, going over like how do we want to go about this, who do we want to send out first, stuff like that. I've seen several of our people in our purple team and some of our people on our gold team doing that as we look forward into the future.
Yeah.
So a lot of preparation has gone into this matchup. I don't know who we're sending out first. Is it?
We are sending out Zandam first.
Zandam first. He didn't get a chance to play last week, but also I think he's just a solid first pick.
He's a solid lead.
He took
plays
8 stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. He also just plays DDD, a good lead character.
Heavy.
That's a character. Yeah, it's a heavy, which makes it good on lead, but also what are you going to counterpick with against DD? DD's not a counterpick character really at all.
Exactly.
He loses too many matchups, so it's just kind of good to get him in first and see what he can do. Because, heavies are a bit of like a noob trap,
A little bit, yeah.
It's kind of a good way to feel things out, being like who you're going against.
Absolutely.
Before we actually, send in the characters that are a little more adaptable.
Exactly, like Sephiroth, other Yoshi, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I believe our team for the day, at least in game 1, is going to be Zandom, Mirage, Maddie, and Huevos.
Huevos, yes, correct. Frog. If we need to bring in Frog, we will. But right now, he is playing for our Marvel Rivals team. Hopefully, they're kicking ass right now.
I've heard there's someone out there. When I was playing friendlies earlier, waiting for this to happen. I think we're doing well.
Good.
I think we're doing well. I think we're up. I could be mistaken. I was kind of hearing bits and pieces as they kind of talked about it. I think they were watching the stream on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. I know there was like a ticker at the bottom and the starting soon that gave us some of our latest results. I think we got some Marvel Rivals there, and I think we won our first match.
Yeah,
actually.
Rivals. I remember. I think Rivals steamrolled their first match.
Yeah, so that definitely bodes well, especially for a new team. We had a lot of interest coming in for Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
It's our biggest team by a pretty sizable margin. I
mean, it's a brand new. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a brand new.
It's
game,
a new
newer
game. This is it's a new team. You've got, and it's just a popular game that people are still playing right now. It's gonna have it's got longevity to it. No matter what they do. People are still playing and people are still having fun. Same thing you can say with Smash too, as well. Game's almost 7 years old and we're still playing it for some
Smash
reason.
being a dead series.
Oh no,
Even
absolutely
if this was
not.
the last game we got, people are gonna play this thing till our consoles give out.
Yeah, people will always. The thing is that people will always play Melee in the newest game.
Absolutely. Well, Melee's just been such a staple of any competitive scene. It turns so many.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going anywhere ever.
Yeah.
But the newest game of Melee will always just be a part. Smash is just one of the biggest games out there. I think it's one of Nintendo's best-selling. I think Ultimate was one of their best-selling, if not the best-selling game they've ever had.
In the series? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not close.
Close.
Yeah, and Ultimate I think is like the 3rd best-selling game on Switch.
Something like that.
I think the other ones. I think it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Animal Crossing. I've sold more.
COVID was.
COVID carried Animal Crossing. If it weren't for COVID, Smash would undoubtedly be number 2.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt in my mind.
I think the gap between Animal Crossing and Smash is also like really small too. So,
I think Animal Crossing came out of March of that year. I believe Ultimate came out the December.
It was December 2018.
Yes, then Animal
Crossing was March 2020. Smash was December 2018.
Why did I think Ultimate came out after? I don't know.
This man forgot about EVO 2019.
I did. I forgot about EVO
Leo
2019.
Tweet Grant's one of the best sets ever played.
I totally forgot about it. I thought my brain had been set on like it coming out after. But I remember playing it in high school, so that can't be the case.
Yeah, I've played it in high school too. I remember putting my Switch in my bag in the middle of class, like looking down, putting a Joy-Con in each pocket of my jacket, putting them in there like this, and playing, just like looking down and playing during class. I did that. Oh my gosh.
We did it during our chorus class because the chairs were kind of shaped where you could kind of prop up the Switch. So we would play it right in the middle of chorus class, just not paying attention because none of us really cared. It was an extracurricular class. No one really cared. So we just propped it up.
I did it in the middle of my history class.
Oh, it looks like we're.
Yeah, I think we're about to go. If we want to throw it in there. They're starting out with a Lucas. Really? Okay.
Wow.
I was not expecting the Lucas here. Of course, we're sending out Zandom first.
I heard a bit of a discontent from Zandom there.
Yeah, definitely not a favorable matchup, I don't think.
No.
Lucas has got very big hitboxes, and of course that PK Fire does a lot for, sending back Gordo and stuff, just really is able to shut down DD's game plan.
Now, I don't know. Again, I don't know how familiar Zandom is with this matchup. I don't know how many Lucases he often plays, but as far as I'm aware, Zandom just has pretty good game knowledge of like what to do in specific matchups. If it's similar to another one, he kind of has an idea.
Yeah.
Maybe just not the specifies of it.
Yeah, for sure. And
again, like we were saying.
And for the specifics you were mentioning, definitely that adaptation's going to come in. Zandom very capable of that adaptation with DVD, even if there is not as much. And you see him kind of getting into a good position right now. You see him, he's on the ledge. DD loves that ledge.
DDD ledge trap. Hard to get around, but Zandom missing the down smash there, allowing the Lucas to get back to stage pretty optimally.
Yeah, everybody talks about like one tricks or whatever. Like, ooh. Oh my gosh, and DD is one trick the character using that trick, and that's that ledge pressure right there. It's firm control of the center stage taking that first stock.
using neutral B and then just holding down to where you drop below the platform to make sure he spat out Gordo directly into the Lucas's face. I thought the Lucas thought he was going to stay on the platform.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there we go. There's more of that ledge pressure. This Lucas, I don't really think knows what to do. But to be fair, there's not much you really can do against that ledge pressure. But right now,
back with the Gordo there.
Right now, just trying to bob and weave behind that hammer.
And if I'm the Lucas here, I'm trying to use Lucas's better movement than DDD to try and just dance around. That's just me.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the double jump especially. And of course, Lucas' double jump is very floaty. It's leaving him very open to some counterattacks right now. Oh my gosh, kind of a bit of a bullet time right there. And then, yeah, catching the roll.
Zandom closing out 2 stocks here, maybe trying to close out a 3rd without losing his first.
Zandom is doing really good at catching the ledge options.
Yes.
He is reacting. He is like he's just on point. Like, we were emphasizing that as like before we were playing today. Just react to what the opponent is doing, and he is doing that right now. He is in his head. And oh, he went for it right there. A little bit of style.
I respect it.
Yeah, Zandam's definitely, he's a little cheeky. He'll go for some sneaky stuff.
That's anybody that came over from Mississippi to join our team. And
there we go, and catching him above. You can't land on DD. That up tilt is so strong. One of the best in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't jump off of the ledge right there.
Lucas is trying to find his way up.
And he keeps going for the grab right there. Not going to be able to get it, but maybe just having faith in his continuous ledge trapping. Not going to go for the grab right there.
I've noticed this about Zandom. Zandom has realized that a lot of people would rather tank the hit of Gordo than tank the hit of DD, which is a smart, fair choice, right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed how he's counterplayed it, in which if they stand up into it, he'll grab. He's like adapted that into his playstyle to where he can still get something really, really beneficial off what would normally be not great.
Yeah, that was pretty huge from Daytona right there. Being able to just eke out that last stock before losing this one. UNA up 11-9 in this game 1 against Daytona.
And a great showing from Zandom, just such a consistent player. I mean, in the matches that we've seen him play the first week and then this week, he just, heavy boy, knows his character well, and has been playing this low-tier bottom 10 character for however long, has just gotten so good at using all the utilities and tools from DDD.
Yeah, bottom 10 I think is a little bit generous too. I think most people would agree this character's bottom 5.
Yeah.
This is not a good character. And Ultimate's a weird case where there are a lot of viable characters, but there are a few just at the very bottom where it is very hard to make them work. DDD is one of those characters. We have not seen a top DDD actually put in work since I think Atomisk.
I'd never kept up with the DDD scene.
Like very soon after post-COVID. And I think at that point, I think he's retired. I don't think he plays the game anymore.
DDD was not one of those characters who I've kept up with their top players.
I don't know of another DDD top player besides Atomisk, and I don't think he plays anymore. So
I haven't seen him in a while, so I doubt it.
Yeah, just you don't see this character at a top level for a reason. You know, it's like kind of like that DDD, or excuse me, not DDD, but like that Ganon, Little Mac, Doc type of thing. Where
that's the best
there might be some sparse players here and there where you know the name. Like, you got like Jzar for Doc, you got Major for Ganon, you've got like Peanut and some Japanese players for Mac.
Yep.
But for the most part, they just don't have a presence at all at a top level.
I don't know. You ever seen the Japan's like tier list for Ultimate? And they have like Marth at like literally the worst character in the game.
I thought for a long time they died on the hill that Belmont's was the worst character.
They hate Belmont's and they hate Marth. I'm not sure why.
I know for some reason they think that like ZSS is like a top tier, like an undisputed top tier.
I'm watching Japanese players do stuff with Ganondorf. I didn't even know was possible to do with that character. I've like every Ganondorf clip I see is from a Japanese player. They're just so good with them. They just know something about that character that we don't over here in America, and I respect them so heavily for it.
Yeah,
because I couldn't imagine playing that character.
If you want to, you can go ahead and switch it back to the cameras.
Oh yeah,
I think we've got a little bit before the next.
If it's anything like it was last week, it's gonna take a while for them to tell us.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few minutes for each one, but. So overall, really good showing to start off right there.
Very much, yeah. Zandom, again, being that consistent player that I was talking about, always reliable, always know, like,
very good.
Zandam's going to take at least 4.
He's a very good lead for our team. I know we didn't get the chance to play yesterday, but or last week, but that was a very special case. MTSU is probably going to be the best team we end up facing all season. And they just had so many good characters. They had so many good players and so many good characters that just kind of hard counter DDD. So it was just like we didn't really have a choice. And thankfully, Zandam was a very good sport about it. You know, it's a team sport.
He understood.
This is a team sport. You got to be a team player. I know a lot of Ultimate and just esports, like fighting games in general, in an esports realm, it's a solo sport. But Smash Cruise is really cool because it's a team sport. You got to have that team dynamic. You got to work well with one another. You got to understand
where your strengths
and
lie. Yeah.
Thankfully, Zandam was able to do that. He realized, yeah, I totally understand. But here he is. He is getting repaid for his dues last week, starting out, and he is giving us what we need with a 2-stock lead, and we're up against the Inkling right now. This is another of the Inkling player. I think, oh God, their name started with like an S, I think. I forgot, but this Inkling player was pretty good. They're like a 2-2er-ish type thing from what I gathered in Florida, and you know, Florida's a strong region.
A strong guy.
Okay, so we're doing a button check to start off right now. Making sure everything's all good. Zandam's just kind of the GOAT. He doesn't need that button check. He's just going to start aura farming right here. But this Inkling player is like pretty good, like a 2-2er type of thing. And, you know, Florida's a very strong region. So, you know, it's very impressive that they are at that level for their region. Thank you so much, Ethan. Shout out to Ethan for getting us some food right now.
Some cookout.
Oh, yes. We're not going to be eating on the mics. It's a little distasteful, but, you know. What? Oh, yeah, this is a button check right now. But, yeah, this is, oh, gosh. I'm trying to remember who the Inkling player was.
I can't remember their name.
I can't remember their name. I looked at it. I made a note of who these players were, and I just only remember Black
Platypus.
Black Platypus and hockey.
Inkling. That was Black Platypus was the
Kazuya Mishima. All right.
Kazuya Mishima. All right. Well, after the button check, we're moving on here into game 2. Well,
or the second game of this, second match of this crew battle. We are up 11-9 in stocks for this game 1 of the crew battle.
And I'm taking that stock in style.
Here we go. And, of course, I feel pretty good about this. I know this probably isn't a great matchup. I don't know if Zandam actually has, you know, much experience in this matchup, but
I'm not sure either. I can't think of any Mississippi Inkling players off the top of my head.
Or anything like that, but also, you know, Inkling is not a great character on Wi-Fi. Deity is definitely a lot more better, a lot more consistent. So, but even then, though, this Inkling player putting in work right now. They are getting up this damage, but, you know, Inkling does struggle with kills. Definitely have to rely a lot on that roller and maybe a little bit of the booyah, the up throw up air.
Looking for a big up smash, not going to get it there. Good DI from Inkling, though, evading that combo from Zandam.
It's good. I see Inkling kind of giving Zan a little bit of his own mess and really relying on that ledge trapping with the bomb as opposed, you know, to DD's Gordo. But, ooh, and sending that back right there. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. Ooh. Using that down tilt, the 2-frame, not going for, like, off stage, like, for, like, a dare or anything like that.
Is that score right?
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go.
11.
Now it's 10-9. It's 10-9. Yeah, okay. There we go. And, oh, indeed, or Zandam really going below the ledge there. Oh, and I wonder if this Inkling has much experience in this matchup. They're kind of playing like they know it, and there is that forward. I think that was a forward air right there. Going to take that stock right there. We are tied at 9-9, I believe.
That doesn't feel right.
Wait, no, that's not right.
It should be 10-9.
It's 10-9. Yeah, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Something's wrong there.
Yeah, it was 10-9.
I was like doing quick.
Yeah, that's right. That's
there
right.
We go. Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh wait, no, it's 10-8. It's 10-8.
They have 2 stocks? They do.
Yeah, it's 10-8. There we go.
Never mind. Sorry about that, y'all. We're getting that figured out, but it looks like we're back into it. Zan, I'm trying to find the skill here. Maybe hoping to take another stock on this Inkling before we move on to our counter pick.
You saw him there. He is low on ink right now. He's going to have to find some ink at some point. He has to go in and rush in. He can't use the bomb right now. Zandam took advantage, got a lot of percent right there, but wasn't able to keep it up forever. You know, he's just a humble low tier.
All that ink on Zandam now, killing a big boy like
Oh my gosh, he had an up air right there. He recognized it. This was offline. That Inkling was dead, but you know, the delay right there just wasn't able to get it off in time.
That jab, gonna take that shield pressure.
She's going with the safe up tilt as well. You know, we see Zandam, he really likes going for the risky option sometimes. So he opens up the window for that back air. That was really well done. Oh, and a good job of holding the shield there as well on that platform.
not getting up throw up air there.
Yeah, I think that might have just been like a DI mix-up, I think.
It could have been. Zanum trying to hopefully maybe take a 6 stock here. Put UNA in a
good job of going high to avoid the bomb there. Jumping off ledge though is gonna get caught.
Gordon from Heaven's not connecting.
He's really gonna go for that back air. I know when he's about to go for that back air more than anyone. Uh-oh. Oh my god, did you see that? It despawned. The Gordo despawned right as it was coming right up.
Oof. I thought we were gonna see a nair there. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, he's racking up damage. He can get a kill here. As long as he doesn't get antsy, he can close this out. Oh my gosh. Of course, Inkling can struggle with killing. He maybe can survive one more straight hit. Oh my god, almost getting hit by the up tilt.
165.
Oh my god, that was a good job by the Daytona player of really baiting out the up smash there.
The bomb there, but the Daytona player recognizing that, not getting hit by their own explosive. Xandom using all his jumps to get back.
Not committing to the edge guard is Daytona.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, good awareness and shield. Forward air, going off stage. He sets up the edge guard to seal it.
Oh my gosh.
This is the edge guard. There it is. Good job of catching that roll and pivoting accordingly. Xandom taking up 6 stocks so far. Can he make it a 7? Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Xandom. Did you say 6, 7? Xandom doing what it does, being that consistent player that he is, taking out 3 more stocks from the Inkling player at a 1 stock deficit already.
Yeah.
Sitting at like what? When they end at 170?
Yeah.
Right
he's fat. He's coming in. He is heavy. That was really good job by Xandom, but also not panicking when under the pressure too, knowing that he's at a high stock. He knew that Inkling kind of would struggle to kill. He knew that he had a little bit of room to work with. I think with a little bit of that room that he needed, he was able to keep that composure and take that stock. That was clutch from Xandom.
I mean, you can see the way that he adapted there at the very end. He started playing a lot more patient. Started waiting. Started using that Gordo to try and make the Inkling player commit to an action, and when they did, Xandom got a grab, Xandom got an up tilt, Xandom got a back air. Just whatever he wanted in that scenario because the Inkling player committed and Xandom conditioned them to commit. That was such good adaptability from Xandom there to be able to pull that back again, like from I said, like a 1 stock deficit, sitting at 170% on the last stock.
Yeah.
So very good job from Xandom there. Playing that out to the very end, not throwing in the towel, not being like, well, I'm down this far. I might as well just, no, very good on Xandom there to stick with that. And now he's going into it. Sure, he's at 1 stock, but he's at a fresh
He's
percent.
at 0%. Yeah, 0%. Resets after every single game. No matter what percent you are at once at the previous stock, you will be at 0 for the next one. Very good job, just kind of erasing that percent right there.
Absolutely,
kind of, clearing that type of like financial aid debt, in the Smash Bros.
No more student loans for Xandom here as he goes into the next game. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely important with the raising tuition prices.
We can't talk about that one here. I'll get too passionate about that.
Okay. But anyway, very curious to see who they're going to send in, though. Of course,
I think we're going to probably see the
We're going to see we might see the Kazi. I think they'll probably save hockey as the anchor.
I don't think we're going to see a Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
I don't think we're going to see Puff and Ebro versus
Yeah, the hockey, definitely the best player on that roster. Even though it is Puff and they are a light character, it would have surprised me if they weren't the anchor.
Do we know who we are anchoring for this one? I'd imagine
it'd have to be Eli,
it'd
right?
have to be
Eli. Or Eli, I think he's definitely a lot more careful, or he's definitely a lot more comfortable being a counter picker.
Absolutely.
Where it's like, or just cleaning out whoever is next. Just making sure.
I have a feeling that we're probably if we lose here.
I feel like if Zan loses his stock here, we send out Surge.
That's what
because Surge was cleaning up. Okay, they're doing a button check. Surge cleaned up against the Kazuya Caleb the Kazuya last week. For some reason, we are on FD. Did we agree to go to FD? I'm not sure if I like that.
We let FD slide, or was that just a random stage pick?
It might have been random. We'll see, but maybe Zan knows something we don't. Let's not discredit the player here. Let's make sure that he can lock in.
I just want to ask him. I want to know.
We'll wait till after the match.
Okay, that's fair.
But we'll make sure. Maybe he knows something we don't. I trust. We've got Elijah. We got Mirage out there. Very good. Not only is he a phenomenal player, he's also a phenomenal coach. I'm sure he's definitely has some input in this decision as well. He definitely knows the most about this game out of all of us. He's just he's just ridiculously smart in general, but he knows how to apply that to the game for sure. And I think right now we're just coming out of this button check. We will see how it
Real
is going to
quick.
go after this.
Shout out to the place that doesn't sponsor us. I'm not going to say their name. They don't get credit here, but they made some baller sweet tea. It was really good. I'm not going to say who it is. You don't help us out.
Yeah. Yeah, if only. Yeah, we went to your place asking,
go to
like,
your
hey,
place, like,
yo,
every
we
Monday.
went, or
And
not even that we go to your place, but we went to your place asking for a sponsorship, and I don't think you called
Did
back.
we?
We did, yeah.
And they wouldn't.
I didn't call
We
back?
can't go there anymore.
Man.
we gotta
Chicago
cut
it is.
Chicago it is.
Anyway, let's
By the way,
in
moving on
here. Zandam, of course, going to be starting with one stock for this Daytona.
This seems like a
of course, with all
willing
three.
choice to go to FD.
This is a very interesting choice here to not ban FD for
Not even
Zan.
given the taunt. Not even getting the taunt, just going into it, being like, I don't care.
He's
I
so
didn't know you
serious.
could suck up a laser.
Yeah, you can. That's a projectile.
I never thought. I almost considered it almost like Joker's gun.
No, Joker's gun is like...
It's like a physical extension of his
The
body.
Joker's gun is an anomaly. There's really not anything else like it. I mean, maybe like Bayonetta's like gun thing that you can hold down with the normals,
The
but...
best way I can describe Joker's gun is like imagine if his arm just
It's a super long disjoint. That's
Absolutely.
how it functions.
Let's end him here. Is he?
Right now, he's racking up damage, though. He is playing very passively. He is making
that
the
big reflector
recover.
cause,
Yeah, that reflector has such a crazy
Multiplier.
multiplier on it. He's going to have to be really careful of when he Gordos. Make sure that maybe he's like in the air, but of course you saw there, he can hit it back.
This is probably, and to his credit, I will say it's working, the most passive Kazuya I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, this Kazuya is, very afraid. Kazuya is not as effective on Wi-Fi. It's going to be harder to find approaches, just so because he can't consistently, hit the crouch dash or anything else like that. He's
got
going to have to
rage
be able,
mode
he's going to have to
enabled.
really find openings.
Managed to get off.
Oh,
Whoa.
you saw him right there. He was really going for that, predicting the landing. Good job from Zanda from mixing it up, staying in the air.
Zandam
Ooh,
again,
he's
this
lost the rage
amazing-
drive. That's a big plus right now. Making sure that shield's a little more safe right now for Zandam. Without it, going for that
I'll let you
super
win off this,
strong.
not gonna
That wasn't even a God Fist. That was a Dragon Uppercut. Baiting
but
out
Zandam,
that was
7 stocks.
That was so good from Zandam. Baiting out the reflector. Let's go, Zan. Uh-oh.
Not gonna do it. DDD's fat, and Kazuya's got no rage.
Absolutely. Ooh. Okay, that was a good mash there from the Kazuya to get out of the inhale. But it was a good job, though, of Zan getting the stock here. It's not looking great right now. He's in the corner against a very scary Kazuya.
I thought he was about to suck and fall. I don't know why I thought he was about to do that.
I think Kazuya's a good enough recovery. I don't think he's
Maybe.
going to be doing that. And he is vulnerable on the ledge. Oh, good job of getting out of there.
Still vulnerable on ledge.
Oh, he's got that protection, though, from the Gordo, but still
not high
good.
enough.
Good two-frame there from
Daytona State.
the Daytona State. It is Black Platypus.
Yes.
That is very nice there. Taking that stock, evening out that game at 1-1. But, of course, we are up, working that 9-5 right now.
No, again, another outstanding performance from Zandam. Again, like I was saying, just so unbelievably consistent with how he plays. I mean, again, going into this one, 7 stocks, putting us at a huge lead. I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying it's an easy win at this point, but I'm saying that we've got
That's a
some
big
breathing
lead.
room.
That's a big lead.
mean,
We're Falcons fans. We know it's something about we
We're
can't.
Falcons
No lead is sacred, and but
Unfortunately
that was
not.
really good, Joe, of Zandam taking not 6 but 7 stocks there. That is really good because they were going even in that last game. And the fact that he was just able to get that stock, even in a really bad matchup, that is a terrible matchup. On a bad stage, too. So,
that was outstanding job from Zandam there.
yeah, very good job of Zandam. Definitely going to be earning some type of honor, taking the 7 stocks in this first game over half. And now it's a lot easier for our answer here, which I'd imagine is going to be
Sergio.
Huevos. Yeah,
I imagine it's
Sergio
gonna be,
Mendoza
Sergio
himself.
Mendoza, Huevos, the egg. We love him.
The Mexican egg.
We love him.
We love
He is
you,
one of our-
Serge.
we
That is
love
my favorite TO. That is my favorite Texas Roadhouse waiter. That's
Don't
my
dox
favorite.
him. His address is.
No, I know. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell people I worked at Yogurt Mountain over the summer.
I work at Rosie's.
Well, that's a little more specific. Texas Roadhouse is a chain. Rosie's is like a regional thing.
Hey, come in. Don't actually come in. We don't have sponsored by them. They don't help us. I take that back. I'll talk to my manager.
Don't we actually no? I can say that we go to Texas Roadhouse. We do have a partnership with Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, we do.
Where on Wednesday nights we have a esports event where if you tell them that you're here for the esports, you're there for the esports team, you get 10% off or not 10% off, but 10% of your order goes to the club. It's only for the one in Florence, though, but still a great contribution for us.
Absolutely.
So if you're living in the Florence area, it's a Wednesday night, you're feeling, I want some rolls, I want some honey rolls.
Those honey butter rolls.
Honey butter rolls.
Ooh.
I want some steak fries. I want a loaded baked potato. I want a sirloin, whatever. You know where to go.
You know exactly where to go.
We got Brandy.
He's getting hype.
Brandy, the hype man, the president hype man, coming in, making sure that he knows that he is excited for this team.
Brandy always doing such a good job of showing his support for us and all of the teams in general. I mean, does so much for UNA gaming. What an outstanding man. What an outstanding person.
UNAG would not be UNAG without Brandy.
No, not even in the slightest.
I don't even think UNAG would even exist without Brandy.
At this point, probably not.
He has kept this club afloat. He's the reason that we are here right now. His impact cannot be understated. But right now we are hopping right in, and just like that, we are seeing the Mendoza, the Mendozer, like the bulldozer,
kind of.
The Mendozer,
some bulldozing happening here. Going to town and city. I know. Huevos likes this map. He likes the stage.
Can you go in a little more detail about why you think he likes this stage?
Why do I think he likes the stage?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I see him pick it a lot.
Yeah, that might be an interesting question to ask in this post-game interview. But, I mean, if I had a little bit of reasoning, I bet, especially online, the camping's going to be, oh, my God, you see that movement there from Daytona? Black Platypus asking, I don't know where Perry is. He's moving right now. He's so stealthy. Oh, my gosh.
That great movement there. Yeah, like I said from the video. Huevos coming back with a little bit of a come of his own.
There we go. Good job of reading the mash there and catching the landing with the forward smash. Surge loves that forward smash, and patent not pending. Oh. And he's going to air dodge. Good job of mixing that up. He had screwed up his recovery. Did not lose sight of it. He had screwed up his recovery. Did not lose sight of it. Made sure to mix it up so he wasn't going to get too framed there. Ooh, and he's still living. That high ceiling. That high ceiling there as well. You know what? Surge does definitely like getting kills off the side. I wonder if that's a big reason why he likes this map. Of course, that benefits Kazuya just as much, taking their first stock there.
Sorry, yeah, Sergio doing a great job of just kind of keeping pace with Kazuya. And like we said the first time that we saw Huevos play against Kazuya, very familiar matchup for him. Very familiar matchup. Now, I'm not saying all Kazuyas play the same, but I'm saying that Kazuya has a pretty strict game plan that you kind of do have to follow sometimes.
So they all play the same?
Yes. except for a certain player who has his own technique after him. But we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna talk about this Kazuya right here with Rage Drive in a very dangerous position for.
Trying to catch a rollout or a neutral get up there. Not gonna get it. Not falling for the bait is Daytona, but they are at a high percent. Can Surge close this out? You know, Kazuya has those combos, can kill off a dime, but we are online, and that definitely does help Surge here. Ooh, can you get a ledge trap? That's a good mix-up on recovery from Daytona to bypass it, but it's not going to matter. He's not going to bypass that butt stomp right there. Daytona down on their last breath right now in this game one.
And we know who they're about to send out next. We're going to see the Puff, or we're going to see a Mii Brawler. And I honestly think it's going to be the Mii Brawler. Oh, no, they secondary Mii Brawler, don't they?
That's what I saw, but I can't tell. I can't say for certain.
I don't know how
what
Puff does against.
What is their comfort? I'm not talking about matchup specifically.
Okay.
I'm talking about the player. How comfortable are they playing Mii Brawler in general? Because you never know. Like that Mii Brawler, that might just be like. It could just be like just random Wi-Fi brackets. It could just be they're going against them against like their 0-2ers, 1-2ers.
It's entirely possible.
In their region at weeklies, So you never know. But I'd imagine we see the Puff. If
that was the main character.
If they are more well known, if they are more well known for their Puff in the Florida region,
then we're probably gonna see the Puff.
We're probably gonna be seeing that.
I'd imagine. So Puff Yoshi, I don't know how that goes at all. Those are two characters that I am.
Man, how do you not know this when Dylan or Bolts and Huevos played for so long?
Because I ignored them because that's Yoshi Puff.
Well, they played for so long, and you were here for that. How do you not know?
I took like a year hiatus in their prime.
I don't care. You were still here when they were playing. Here, I'll tell you how it goes from my understanding. I mean, two very aerial-focused fighters, but of course Yoshi's definitely going to be able to
maneuver around the air.
prevail in that matchup just because, you know, he is very good on the ground. Puff ride or dies in the air. So he definitely has a little more leniency. He's got a little more multifaceted. He's more multifaceted in his game plan as opposed to Jigglypuff.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that.
And also his normals, I'd imagine, probably just have more range. They're faster. And also, Yoshi has a good recovery, and he's got armor on his recovery too. Makes it harder to edge guard for Puff, and that's where she's gonna get like pretty much all of her kills, unless it's rest.
Makes sense to me.
And rest, of course, you know, we'll see how confident Hockey is. That's the player coming in. We'll see how confident Hockey is in hitting the rest confirms.
Yeah.
But
Puff.
right now, we are seeing the Puff as expected. Of course, Surge with the matchup advantage though, and we are on Smashville. Okay. Definitely you can see this benefiting both characters, you know, less space to maneuver around. This definitely does feel like a Hockey stage pick as opposed to Huevos.
Oh my gosh, my body took a screenshot.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
My body took a screenshot.
Puff dies immediately to a shield break. So are we gonna see Surge fishing for that, or are we just gonna see some normal gameplay here going after that? You got now also Hockey's got to know that he's looking for that as well. Going to get some damage as well.
Whoa.
Ooh. You see Puff going for the grab in the corner there. Probably going to go for a back throw and really lean on those edge guards. Again, that's what Puff really likes to do if there's no rest. And you know, big Puff players, like really good Puff players, they know when to go for rest. They know when they've got it. And so that's something what I would expect from Hockey. Misinput there. I actually heard Surge talking about that where he said most of the time if he's doing, like 9 out of 10 when he does side B, it's a misinput. And there's that back air that's already going to kill. I was not expecting that. Surge, good effort there. He took as many stocks as he needed to, though. We're up 6-3, though. We definitely do have a one-player lead, a 3-stock lead. Very curious to see who we're going to send in here. Are we going to go to Maddie, see what she can do? Or are we going to immediately go to Mirage, see if we can close this out?
I think the safer option might be to throw in Maddie. Because Maddie can probably Maddie can either close out the game or take a couple stocks and make it just a little bit easier for Mirage.
You got another thing I want to mention about that, though, is that Sephiroth, you got to factor in Wing. If Mirage goes in with a stock advantage, then he's going to have a harder time getting Wing.
True, but the wing mechanics are weird. I kind of
wing mechanics are weird, but that's why you got to factor in them.
That's fair. Whenever I played, whenever I did main Sephiroth, I looked into Wing and how it works. It's so awkward. I've got
nobody. I think it's one of those things where like it's coded so weird that nobody and like it's like so many weird algorithms in the code that nobody really understands how it works and when you get it. So it's pretty much just random.
I've had times where I've gotten it to stock up at 70%, and I've had times where I didn't get it 2 stocks down. Mm-hmm. Like it's a weird mechanic. I don't think it works how intended.
There's definitely like even if it's not coded explicitly to be RNG, that feels like there's definitely an RNG element to it, and a part of me feels like that was intentional.
I absolutely think that as well. I think it's kind of like a
So I'm just gonna see who we're sending in.
Maddie.
We are sending in Maddie right now.
Is that what I saw?
I'm not sure, but we are sending in Maddie to start. Feeling comfortable, maybe just taking a few stocks.
Hollow.
So
they didn't ban Hollow against Snake. I don't know how.
Hollow is pretty good against Snake, I think, or pretty good for Snake. You know, being able to place the C4 on the platform is so huge.
I hear a lot of Snake players talk about how much they love Hollow.
It is stage control. It's big. The blast zones are big, meaning you're not going to die as often. You got more room for recovery.
On top of the fact that Snake is just fat in general and lives.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got C4 for stage control. As you see Maddie immediately going for that as well, opting not to use it for the platform immediately. That's where you're going to really want to see that C4. There it is right there. Maddie really in touch with me right now, making sure. That's a good air dodge, though. I was kind of worried that she wasn't going to make it. She knew those angles, though.
Good air dodging there from Daytona State, dodging that up smash. C4. Oh, no, that was a grenade.
Oh, and there's the rest, though. Not even close. And again, there's the punish there, trying to make sure she gets anything at all. Of course, with the flower on the head, being able to take a bunch of damage there. It is a strong damaging move, even if it doesn't kill. Oh, there's the grenade. Not able to get the follow-up.
Platform again.
Yeah, for sure. And placing the grenade there as well, making sure that there's just so much making sure that not only is she in control of the platform, but that he doesn't even have a chance of landing on it. Oh, and that was a good roll there. That was a good reaction. Daytona knew that it was coming, so they went ahead and just rolled there to avoid it. Good nair.
Nair to the kidneys, though, going to take out that stock.
Yeah, out of shield there. Kidney lacerated like, Andrew Luck or Tyrod Taylor. Oh, and almost getting the up air. Almost putting that balloon into the sky.
Almost like she had helium in her, trying to get her up to the top last time, but not going to connect. Still looking for that kill, 100%.
You see, Maddie, I think, is trying to cover a lot of landings, but Puff definitely riding and dying by the air. We're not seeing Maddie really take advantage much of that, but of course she does it right there with the Nikita, but bails out.
Trying to find this kill here. Puff, 127.
Puff is doing a really good job of staying to the air, making sure that she can avoid all of Snake's traps. Uh-oh, and good job of staying in the shield, making sure that the grenade explodes. And there's the C4. Again, that platform pressure is so huge. You can eliminate so much of the stage. It doesn't hit just above the platform, but below it as well.
That double dash attack.
Hey, it's a good dash attack. It's one of those ones that you can just use it. It is a good maneuvering tool, and it's very fast, and it's very strong.
Not connecting all the way, though.
And
Puff falling out.
Gonna have to go low. We're gonna have to see a C4 recovery, I think.
No.
Oh, good air dodge. Oh, and yeah, he knew that roll was coming from a mile away. Being able to grab it, though, Maddie's still not dead. He could have rested there if he really wanted to, I think.
If he really wanted to, but you got to think, you're putting to that in lag part of it where you're just asleep. I don't know if they.
They just didn't want to run that risk. Wasn't super comfortable going for it, but Maddie clawing her way back. Oh, and there's that pressure right there. Good job getting that shield damage and getting the up tilt and getting another one. What a trade!
Whoa!
What a great deal. The best trade deal in the history of trade deals. Oh, and a good job of avoiding the back airs. Dude, Hockey is fishing for this kill so much. The grenade saving Maddie. What is this plot armor?
Living by and dying by the grenade.
This Metal Gear plot armor is crazy and not able to react in time. Still 2 stocks, or excuse me, 2 stocks against Hockey right now, keeping up pace, 41, but Maddie's got 41 hits left in her. I think she can definitely take anything.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Looking for that offstage pressure, not going to get it. I'm going to say nair. No.
Good job.
Maddie getting back to ledge,
Maddie
trying to find a way back.
Maddie keeping her composure. Okay, yeah, she's going high, just trying to avoid the ledge whenever she can.
Nikita from the heavens coming in, getting Puff away from her.
Yeah, good awareness by Maddie of keeping track of that Nikita, knowing that it will save her. There's the C4 on the platform. You got to remember. Oh, my God. Trying to bait Hockey into going near the platform. Oh, my God.
Ooh, dash attack, not doing it yet. Again, like we said, Snake's fat. Maybe trying to chase up, not getting it.
That was a good landing. That was a good landing from Hockey, though, to make sure that he avoided the C4, and that back air is going to take that kill, though. Maddie doing a good job of putting a huge dent in Daytona right now. They are on their last gas, and, of course, UNA sending in their best player, Mirage.
We're about to see on the screen right now, Mirage.
Yeah,
Elijah Sheldon coming in to clean up everything here. Play the janitor role, Nothing wrong with that. We know he's an outstanding player. We've seen him do outstanding things. But right now, all he has to do is take that 1 stock.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody make sure that you're staying faithful to your man or woman, because Elijah Shelton is here in the building, and he is about to start taking names.
As he does. Something he is just known for doing. I'm excited. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about this now. It's one stock. We're going to see our best player versus their best player. Like we were saying, Mirage. One of the best players. I mean, the best player in the state. Number 1 player.
I mean, yeah. We are number 1, best player. For a reason. Best player in the state, made number 1 on the most recent PR. Worked his tail off to get that. Absolutely deserved.
One of the hardest grinders and lab rats
I
have ever met in my life.
Also, at the biggest Smash Ultimate tournament ever in the state of Alabama, placed 17th. Placed above his seed, was only seeded
20.
Or he was seeded,
30th?
It was
something?
31st, I think.
It was like 31st or 33rd.
Yeah,
I can't remember. It was low 30s.
Yeah, so was seeded, then placed 25th, placed 17th as well.
So
one placement above his seed. Very well done. Got some really good upsets, like against Sizel X and Hammer Bro as well. But right now, he is ready to close out this game 1 against Daytona. It is not that boring, man. Come on.
No, I'm sleep deprived, man. How often do you know me to actually get good sleep?
Oh, I know you.
Speaking of sleep, one thing we're not going to see, We're not going to see that rest.
Yeah, we're not seeing any rest. We're not seeing any sing as well. We're not seeing anything. This Jigglypuff got no marker. She ain't drawing on anyone's face today because I am expecting Mirage to be able to clean up here, as I'm sure he is as well.
Now, normally I see Mirage play really, really aggressive, but I know what we're going to see probably with Puff is we're going to see that huge extensions with the sword.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Keeping Puff out of Seth's range.
Puff got no disjoints, no projectiles, no nothing. Just
close the
completely
distance.
walled out by the sword. As long as Elijah is using it properly, I don't see anything to worry about. The platform, oh my gosh. Almost just getting screwed by the platform, but oh my goodness, just Puff putting in work.
The only issue is when Puff gets in, Sephiroth doesn't have a lot of options to get her out.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, Sephiroth has notoriously bad boxing tools. The fastest option is that Nair, which I think is frame 10.
Something like that.
Yeah, it is not fast in the slightest. It's also very small as well, so Puff's got to be right in the face.
Tipper on that poke, not getting it.
Oh my god, just being able to low profile. That's another thing as well. Puff can low profile the some of those moves. And there's the up air as well, under the stage as well. Definitely a consideration for Elijah as he made this stage pick, or as he as he made the stage pick. Yeah, this was his pick.
Yes. Elijah. Puff, 113 jab, 124 anything.
Yeah,
any sweet spot
he is not going to be able to get wing for a long, long while. He's going to have to figure out how to seal this with the regular form. Looking for that placement. He is looking for this back air so hard.
Did you see the way he just stood there? He just stood there.
He did not commit to an option. He knew that he was in kill percent. Just got killed
it.
as well. But right now, he's got a lot of room to work with. Barring a major combo from Daytona right now. And there is that up air, just being able to barely pop the balloon to take that game one. Mirage with the needle just ever so precisely. It was precise. You know, like that trend on TikTok a while ago with like the doctors trying to put the needle in the balloon to not pop it so they know how to inject like an IV?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mirage there. He knew how to so perfectly insert it in there, carefully taking the game right there. No pain as well. That's the doctor right there. The doc is in. We're good.
We're good. I heard Brady say no, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, but we have taken the game 1 2-0 deficit or 2-0 margin of victory for us right now. But of course, we got one more or two more games to play.
And at the very minimum, we have one more.
At minimum, one.
At minimum, we have one more. That first, I mean, let's talk about that first. Let's talk about that first set a little bit. Xanem coming in, swinging. Absolutely swinging. 7 stocks for Xanem there on that first game, taking out, what was it, the Inkling and the Lucas?
Yes.
Inkling and Lucas and a stock off the Kazuya.
Yeah, and also another thing that I want to mention is that, you know, Xanem started off by taking 5 stocks. We had I think at one point we had like a 4-stock lead or something like that. The deficit was only 2.
Yeah.
And or the deficit's only 2 right now. So they definitely were able to make a little bit of a comeback. We got to make sure that they don't adapt, and we got to adapt accordingly.
Absolutely.
We got Mirage right here. He is.
I was going to say, I think the biggest difference we can hope for in this match is it would be huge if Xanem could take 6 or 7 stocks.
You're so right. If he can take 6 or 7, then we are good. He's absolutely right. Shout out.
I'm so tired of this bit.
This is not a bit, man. This is life. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. And
all right, so
thank you, Brandy.
We're going to take a small break while we get everything set up for the next set. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a couple more minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here soon. All right, y'all?
All right, and we are back for the game 2. They are sending out a pit player first. We are actually leading with Huevos right now. Very interesting.
Pit player first. Who's the pit player?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, let's see what they can offer us here.
But of course, Surge definitely having a good amount of dark pit experience. I think, not to be tooting my own horn or anything like that, but I do play pit a good amount into Surge, and I think he's done a pretty good job at countering that. Very curious to see how that experience plays out here.
Maybe they're thinking like the bigger disjoint on pit, maybe a little bit better to fight against Yoshi here. But
yeah. Yeah, oh my God, what a forward air. Yeah, you want to mention disjoints. Yoshi doesn't need them. What a great first stock.
What a great first stock. What a great forward air. That had me doing that stank face you make whenever you hear a song that you like for the first time. I said, ooh.
Like, oh, that's a gnarly bass.
Ooh. I felt that one like rupture, like vibrate in my sternum.
That was no rupture. That was a rapture. It's happening this week. It's happening here at the facility.
Wave was making that joke last week about having a new TO since he was going to be out of it, being like, I got raptured. He's doing the rapturing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, when somebody doesn't TO, they got time to play the game, and we are seeing a really good show from Huevos right now, taking a lot of... Oh, my God, what did I say? He is doing so good. This man is not TOing, so he is bringing the Angel, making this pit lose his wings. I was going to say he was doing such a good job of just getting that damage, even after getting that forward air.
Just because it's an Angel, Surge is sending him to see God. I mean, that was brutal. That was mean. And I love every second of it.
This man's a little more like Dark Pit than Pit, and he almost just got sent back to hell again. Oh my gosh, he's trying one more time.
He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
We're not at sickening levels of greed yet, but...
Not yet, but
I think we might be seeing it a little bit. Oh, and missing that tech there with the good forward smash.
Oh, my gosh.
That was a good job recover high a little bit there.
That was honestly still a good job. I mean, Surge low profiling that, just not getting clipped by that pit side B, because that's not a small hitbox at all. That was like under at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And using the platform. Oh my God! Now he's got to make a whole trek back to the stage. Oh, and just not being able to hit that angle, but Huevos. Again,
showing out for this first game.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. Just going off those first 2 stocks, man. That is just what a show, what a performance from Huevo so far. But he's not done yet. He's still got 2 more.
Still got 2 more stocks. Still more time to impress and show off. Oh my gosh.
This man, he's Huevos. He's a little spicy.
He's a little spicy. Got a little bit of salt and pepper on his eggs.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Look at me. But I know we're doing it here at UNA. We are all in favor of that.
We are all in favor of that. Huevos, great first game there. We're going to see where they send in next. I wonder.
I'm curious too. I mean, of course, in the last match, you had Hockey who came in, was able to clean up pretty well, but I doubt that they'd send Hockey in this early. That makes me, I don't like that.
I feel like we're going to see a repeat. I mean, we have to at this point because that was the last player that we hadn't seen was the pit.
I mean, I don't think we'll see that Lucas come out. I don't think they'd send out the Inkling either. I think the Kazuya is probably going to be the best bet here.
I think so as well. That's just my personal take, though.
That's what I think. Even though, I mean, Surge knows that matchup as well as he can. He's played against Kazuya so often, but just in terms of their character pool and the skill of their roster at Daytona, it's got to be Kazuya, right? I think so.
Hopefully, Surge didn't make the mistake that I don't even know if Xander meant to do it of letting Kazuya go to FD though.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either.
I mean, maybe Xan had a reason to want to go to FD, but
I couldn't tell you why. I didn't get a chance to ask him in between sets. I should have asked him.
Yeah, there's no way that Surge would want to go to FD. I don't even think FD is a good stage for Yoshi. I think Yoshi likes the platforms.
Yoshi does not like FD, which is why I try to play on it every single time I have to play against Huevos, and I never get it because I get banned.
Yeah, so I doubt we're seeing an FD here at all. I bet we're seeing a Kazuya here. We're probably not seeing FD regardless of the character.
I would imagine not.
Yeah.
I don't. Look, there's still banning stages out there. So yeah, we're trying to figure it out. I really think that Kazuya's gonna. What is this?
Brandy with his spirit gear right now. Brandy, come here.
Come here.
Come on. This man has got his spirit gear. He's got the bat. He's got the famous bat right here. Yeah!
Look at him.
No, hit the pose. The surge pose. The one with the bat.
Beautiful.
Yeah! Let's go. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
What a fitting tribute to Huevos here after that great performance in this first match of the crew battle.
We can't even pick at stages no more. He's on the music select screen.
Hey, picking music is important. You know, it's that mental. You know, sometimes you really, really need.
Dark Pit's theme is the best theme in the game. I'm sorry.
I like it. There's the
ultimate choice.
Yeah, it's definitely the.
That's my personal opinion.
What is it? It's kind of like a tango, you know. Like
it's flamenco.
Yeah, it's flamenco.
Yeah, flamenco.
Yeah. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, my apologies.
It's okay.
I'm not cultured.
You're not musically cultured.
I
it's
know.
fine.
I'm not. You're right.
This guy. Ugh.
Guys, I like Tyler the Creator, but I don't listen to just rap. I listen to Tame Impala.
My favorite song by Kendrick Lamar is probably Not Like Us or Humble. I love it.
Guys, I love Drake.
I love Drake.
Great.
One Dance and Hotline Bling are so good.
Oh my God! Wait, y'all. J. Cole, he's so deep. He's so deep with his lyrics, bro.
The song, that song. We know what song we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that on live, but we know what song we're talking about.
Yeah. What y'all know about folding clothes?
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
I know.
Yeah,
I know the one. We've talked about it before.
Dude, that song. Oh my
I think if Brandy was a knower, he'd kill us.
If Brandy was a knower. So yeah, it looks like we're seeing.
Oh my gosh! I think we about to get in?
I'm assuming the Kazuya.
Probably as well. We'll see here. I think they're still waiting to get into the arena. Maybe they're still deciding on. A
they were just
stage or
selecting
whatever.
something.
Okay. Maybe they're just prepping. Maybe just getting advice on the other side. You know, there's definitely gonna be some advice giving on this side as well.
Absolutely.
Mirage probably gonna be the one. You know, imparting that wisdom onto our players. We're still waiting a little bit. Let's see let's see. You know, I'm a pretty big fan of Kanye. You know, none of the new stuff though.
None of the new stuff.
No, none of the new stuff. So unfortunate how he died after Donda. Rest in peace.
How he died.
All right, I think we're going in right now, and as we predicted, it's the Kazuya coming in, and here we go. If you're a fan of Shoals, this makes you quite happy. Seeing that purple ult right there
suit.
against the
Oh my
Yoshi,
gosh.
little bit of a throwback.
Touching. It's pulling on my heartstrings.
Yeah, making you realize.
Never mind. This dude does not want to put the game.
Oh, okay. I mean, Kazuya players aren't really playing the game to begin with.
They playing a different. They're not playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
They playing Tekken. That's not real.
Yeah.
Same way as I talk about like Min Min. Min Min's not real. You're not playing Smash. You're playing like Cuphead. You're playing the dodge, bullet hell game.
Seeing that Yoshi with the purple Kazuya, you never really know what you miss until it's gone. You know.
Honestly, yeah. I have to agree.
Man,
I mean, it's been a while since we've seen a matchup like this here at Shoals.
Yeah, absolutely. Just. Sir,
I don't know if Mike
sir, if Mike's picked that up, he said what everyone was thinking. Here we go. This game 2 of the crew battle. He up 11-9. Wait, Serge, don't you have to run off a stock? Oop. Yeah, no worries. No, we're all good. We're all good. I think we're gonna reset it. Don't switch the thing back. I think they're just gonna immediately try back.
It's gonna be a quick
Yeah.
reset.
Just. No worries. I mean, a lot of us are new to the crew battle format. You know, sometimes even I'm not even new to crew battles. Sometimes I'm always like a little unsure of like what to do. I'm just like, oh wait, what? Like, am I running up this dog? Like, what's going on? Like, I lose track, you know. So no worries at all. It happens. But here we go. This is definitely gonna be the one. If Surge does it again, we might have to kill him. I'm just
Honestly,
kidding.
we might have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna
Don't
see
make
Surge's
me
head go through the camera.
Don't make me do it, Serge. I still want Publix fried chicken at my weeklies.
Sponsoring us with Publix. Go to TO, go to player, go to Yoshi. We're gonna see what we can do here on small battlefield versus Kazuya.
Yeah, and again, we're not seeing that FD. We're not even seeing like the FD like stages as well. We're not seeing a Kalos. We're not seeing a town.
Saying I want to get those platforms as close to me as possible. I want those escape options.
It's not even like the platforms are bad for Kazuya either. Kazuya can get so much off the platforms. He can get so many like extensions and whatnot off of that electric, but we're not really seeing that right now. Oh, wait. Well, as I say that, I'm able to get into a really good position is Daytona. This is Black. Platypus, that was a risky down air, but just able to break through that armor there. Ooh, my goodness. Come on, man. It's not that boring.
Come on, man. You can't make the joke every time. I'm just tired. I'm a tired man. Looking for the down B, kind of using that leverage, like the lift you get from using Kazuya down B to jump over Surge's neutral B.
Now, I wouldn't have faulted you for yawning right there. That's just kind of the bread and butter Kazuya thing, just that electric into the up B.
Looks like here we're looking, maybe trying to get that.
I think he's
trying to save Rage Drive.
Yeah, I think he's really fishing for it right now. I don't think he wants to save it. I think he's really fishing for when he can get it. Never mind. I think he's saving it. He wants that damage. I think there's 40%, so he wants to try to get this, be able to get this damage for separation. Oh my God, going for the downer, it's gonna pop him straight up, but he's gonna lose the Rage Drive though. Not sure if I like that decision from Huevos, but what do I know? He's gonna take that stock, keeping him on the ledge.
Surge here looking to close out. Maybe one more stock before elimination here.
And good job of catching that air dodge. Yeah, making sure that, that down air does beat air dodges, making sure that he can do that. Oh, and immediately going to the jump. That was a good job using the jump. Of course, that double jump armor is so huge for Yoshi. One of the best combo breakers in the game, and he knew to use that right there.
Such a good job of using. I don't feel like I see Surge use down air too often like this.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't see it too often. Even in that one situation where, I'm not sure if it was the right decision. He's using it a lot to try to land, though, and I think it's kind of throwing off Black Platypus a little bit.
I mean, as long as you can drift correctly, it's not that terribly unsafe.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm not sure if the mic picked that up, but Huevos knew what was coming. You always know what's coming if you get hit by that from the Kazuya. Black Platypus being able to take 2 of the stocks there, but Surge still able to take the 1. I'm very curious to see who we're going to send in here, though. I don't think we'll see Zandom was able to take a stock here, but I feel like we're probably going to end up seeing the Maddie, I think.
I think we'll see the Snake. I think
we're going to see Maddie Snake. Yeah. I don't know if Frog is on standby at all. I don't know if he's playing Rivals. But if he is...
Wait, no, I thought Rivals ended. I thought I saw them leave earlier. They were right there.
Why did he leave? We might need him.
I saw like a couple of the players right there. I don't know if they were just in a break in between games or if
okay.
I'm not
sure.
Do not quote.
I was about to say, if he left, I was going to be... We're roommates. I might have to tell him off. But...
You're going out the 7th story, buddy.
But, I don't... Okay, anyway. I do think, just in terms of characters and the fact that we don't want to send out Eli just yet, I think we will be seeing Maddie here with the Snake.
And...
And that's gonna be a wait. Are we actually seeing?
Here?
Oh, here he is. Yeah, he said he's been here, and we are sending out Frog here for this next one.
Frog, we're definitely gonna see the DK here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure, without a doubt. I know this guy plays every character on the roster, basically.
Yeah, this man has so many different characters. Are we gonna see the DK? He plays so many characters, and that's not a great matchup for DK, at all. I think there's a chance he might go Game & Watch or something.
Game & Watch? I don't think we're going to see the hero.
No. He plays so many different characters, but some of those characters definitely better than others. I don't think we see the Bowser Jr.
No.
High key, I think we see the Game & Watch.
I think we see the Game & Watch.
And maybe he does go to DK. Maybe he's going to go with Reliable.
Maybe he just feels comfortable in that matchup for some reason.
Yeah, but...
I don't know. I'm not Frog.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's just such a toss-up whenever
Frog is such a wild card. It is so hard to tell what he's thinking at any given moment. It
is. It really is. It's super hard to try and get a read on him because it's like, oh, let's say you played a match against him. You didn't like it. Oh, I'll just pick one of the other 84 characters I know. Counterpick it. It's an evil strategy, but it's also so beneficial for us here at UNA Gaming.
In a crew battle format, once you pick a character, you gotta stick to it.
You're stuck with it, yes.
But that also gives you that verversatility is still really helpful because you can plug yourself into any situation and you can make it work.
Absolutely.
So, we're definitely grateful that our second best player here on the team is so versatile. It's a great dynamic with Mirage, who is a Sephiroth specialist and just naturally has some really bad matchups. We've got Frog, who could come in and cover a lot of those just naturally.
Exactly. I would trust Frog, and I would trust both of them. Absolutely, just be an anchor.
Yeah.
Without a doubt about it.
Oh, yeah. Frog is definitely he definitely has an anchor type just for with how our team is laid out, though. He's not going to be seeing that too often. But he definitely, like, is built to be an anchor with that DK main. Mm-hmm. And, of course, with so many other secondaries, he can play that counter pick role as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So I think we're still waiting here. I think we're still banning some stages.
I think we decided on small battlefield as well. I think that's what I saw up there. I'm very curious also to see a character choice as well. I think we are finalizing characters at the moment, but it also may take a little bit before we get any confirmation.
Maybe. He's hovering on it.
Switch back to the gameplay. I want them to see the contemplation that goes on here. He is hovering over the DK.
He's on his phone.
He has it.
He's just on his phone.
He's committing to the DK. It is all reliable. We was like, oh, what's he gonna do? Dude, oh, this is intense deliberation right now. No, this dude's on his phone.
We were glazing to be like, oh, he's really thinking about the match.
I will bet a crisp $5 that man was on Clash. I'll bet a crisp $5 that man was on Clash. Lock in, brother. Dude, we are one stock down against Daytona State. We gotta close this out. Oh, maybe he is listening to music, but. Come on, man. You really need to listen to Devil in a New Dress? Come on.
We can check what he's listening to on Discord, but we won't. We're actually going to start getting into this next match.
Yeah, here we go.
9-8. 9 UNA, Daytona State 8. Looking hopefully here. Daytona looking to close out some more stocks, hoping to even the score and maybe take the lead here.
Yeah, Frog just doing it. He's just really running away. He wants that punch. He really is wanting that punch right now, but he's also just doing a good job running away, spacing with back air. He knows the electric is threatening. He knows the down throw is threatening, so he's doing everything in his power to avoid it. Good job of air dodging to avoid that spike that was coming in. That's kind of a Wi-Fi special. No ding-dong there. This ain't Smash 4.
No, I don't know what armor beats what. I don't know if Monkey Punch armor beats. Oh, no.
Ooh. Okay, but there's the back air, though. Unfortunate use of the punch right there. Definitely was a misinput of sorts. It was probably a B-reverse hand slap, I'd imagine. What a pivot grab, though. Immediately going into the back throw. Oh, my gosh. He had that call out on the air dodge. Just wasn't able to get it. They're gonna kill. There we go. 62% right now for Frog. And he is looking to take another stock. He's got room to work with a other stock, but of course, Kazuya's got crazy kill power with that dragon uppercut. Uh-oh, and there it is. The electric wind god fist. Not that dragon uppercut I was thinking, but combo and into the up smash. Also a good job of positional awareness from Black Platypus as well to pivot.
4 up airs.
Oh wait,
5 up airs.
We gotta talk about the juggling going on right now. This man's a whole ass clown. And oh wait, in the regrab. Oh, he knew it was coming.
Frog looking for the skill here. Ooh, and 3 uppers in a row, going for a 4th, not gonna get, trying to return the favor that Frog put on him.
Oh, and what a B reverse. Oh! And then going for the up throw, wanting to maybe try to get an air dodge mix up there. I don't know if back throw would have killed there with the cargo throw. Uh-oh. And there's the percent right there. Yeah, it's not going to kill, but that's a lot of percent.
It is 83%.
Uh-oh. A good parry right there. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That was just really well played there by Black Platypus. We're going to need to see some clutch here from Frog. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I think he misinput that.
He messed it up.
Yeah, that was pretty clutch right now. Up air, not going to kill. That man's heavy.
Frog kind of committing to charging that monkey punch there, letting
he really wants it. The armor's going to be important, but also you see how carefully he's playing right now. He does not want to go in and make a rash decision because he knows that he can die at any second.
Trying to just find that kill.
Oh, my God. I thought we were about to see a down throw.
I did too. Oof.
Oh, my gosh, and the laser. Don't think it, don't say it. There we go. And oh my God. Oh, what a good shield. Oh, that's it. Chucks him out. There we go. UNA up. UNA is up 6-7 right now.
No.
Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate it.
Up about 6-7.
Here. That's awesome to see, though. That was really good, though. That is not a good matchup at all for Kazuya. The fact that, I mean, Jackson, he got off to a pretty hot start. He started fading a little bit towards the middle, was able to clutch it out. And I was also just, okay, here we go.
I can't stand you.
If you really think, you got to remember, we're all college kids, man.
I'm a college kid.
I don't care. What? Get out of here, Unk.
You hearing this guy?
This guy's a 22-year-old sophomore, by the way. I'm just kidding.
Took
Well,
a-
we're not. I'm just kidding. I'm
Took
not.
a break, man.
I'm not insulting any academic career paths.
I'm never giving you a ride to a tournament again. You can walk.
Oh my God.
You can walk.
6-7 is gonna be the downfall of UNA esports.
It is only about 6 or 7 miles. That's the worst part. If even.
But it's Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I forgot. He was going Jackson
Stupid.
Jackson was going I don't know, he was doing pretty well to start off, but
Faded out
also
there.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Black Platypus played really well.
Black
That's-
Platypus was phenomenal.
Against
He took
that
wood.
second stock was really well done. That was just really good execution. Got some very crucial reads.
3 stocks?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know
2
that
surges
that
and
second
then, oh, 4.
he took 4. Yeah, I think
2
so.
surges, 2
So he
objectives.
took but that second stock from Frog was just that second stock he took off Frog was just
Oh, it was
very well done. It was just
well-placed
got a
stock.
bunch of crucial reads, was able to get that execution. That's just a standard offline Kazuya stuff that you see, and we're playing online. That just goes to show how good Black Platypus is.
Absolutely. So we're going to see Frog stick in with the DK here, obviously. I don't know who they're sending the next. I'd imagine it's, I don't know. It's not going to be
Inkling, maybe. That's not a good matchup for
that's an
DK.
evil matchup. I was like, I doubt it's going to be the Puff.
But also, I do feel good. We are going in right now, though, but I do feel
We are
good.
seeing the Inkling.
Here it is, the Inkling, and on Battlefield as well. Definitely a bit of an advantage here with the stage pick, I think, for Frog. But, of course, that Booyah for Inkling also going to be really helpful on that top platform and the side platforms as well. But Jackson going off to a hot start. I was going to say that I'm not really worried because I have a lot of faith in Jackson, and he is going off right now to start
Look at
this
the
match.
swap and play style that we see from the Kazuya and Inkling here. Just going in. And I
Yeah,
love to see
both
it.
getting very aggressive. We're not seeing like in rollers much or many bombs right now from the Inkling. Just going immediately in and wanting to scrap and kind of play Jackson's game a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh, look at the movement.
This is some really good maneuverability from Daytona right now, and they've got the combo. Don't think it, don't say it. Ooh, and then avoiding that roller on the platform. That was a good trade, though. Going to continue that. Juggle. So, oh yeah, here it is. That's a good up tilt. That up tilt from Inkling is so close to being good, but getting good use out of it and gets that roller, taking the last stock from Frog. That's a good job of closing that up. We are deadlocked at 6. Well done by the Inkling there.
Who do we see thrown in next?
Ooh, we got Surge is out.
Maddie and Zando.
We got Maddie. That is both not good matchups for either
Zando
character.
beat the Inkling last time.
That is true.
Like, 2-stocked them.
2-stocked them. That is true. I do think we'll probably see the Inkling here. Or the
we'll see
DDD.
Xandom,
I think we'll see
Just
Xandom
'cause
with
we
the
already know what he
DDD.
can do against the
We
Inkling.
know that we've seen what he can do. It's just going to be a matter of who. It's kind of like going to like a game of chess. Who can adapt more? Is the Inkling going to be able to play around those edge guards and be able to get off that ledge? Or are we going to be able to see the Inkling player be a little more aggressive and repelling the Gordo? And also just we got to see Xandom be able to play around the bomb. We got to see him to be able to not get caught by the roller. We saw him going for roller more in that first game against Frog.
Yes.
So we got to make sure that we can play around that.
Absolutely. So, yeah, no, it sounded like I heard King DDD come from somewhere over there, so I think we are sending in Xandom here. I doubt Maddie's playing King DDD. So Xandom going to come in for the run back on the Inkling here.
Yeah.
And like we were saying about the first match, like Henry was just saying, with a bunch of just adaptability issues, seeing what we're going to see here, is Xandom going to be able to continue this ledge trapping streak that he's been on against this Inkling, or is the Inkling going to adapt and eventually manage to, get back to stage and get that stage pusher back on DDD? Because once DDD's stuck in that, DDD pays the heavy tax. Once DDD's stuck in that combo, it's real hard for DDD to get out. DDD sounds weird now.
And also, Inkling just has really good normals. You mentioned that heavy tax. He's going to be able to get trapped in those combos by the Inkling for so long just because of those normals.
Even if it's not true.
Yeah, like
Inkling
you
just has
got the
better fast
nair.
buttons.
You got the nair. You got the back air. You've got the forward air as
Up air.
well. Up
Up
air.
tilts.
Yes, up tilt.
Down tilt's pretty good. It's not awful. It's not big, but it's
But
nice.
yeah, you've got Inkling who has a lot of like combo potential moves, and Xandom's just gonna have to learn, just gonna have to be able to play around that. I don't worry though that he won't be able to play around it, and we are going.
Looks like we're going
in
into the match
right
here.
now. You can go ahead and switch it
It's
over.
over.
Here we go.
Look,
We
it's
are
up yawning.
deadlocked in this game 2, 6-6. We are. I'm just curious to see how we go. This is not in the situation we were in game 1. This is crucial here that we get a lead here going into this next set.
So the England player already playing a bit different than we saw in game 1. Well, back to how we were in game 1. I was going to say playing a lot more aggressively, playing a lot more in Xandam's face.
Oh my gosh, and a little bit of an alley-oop though from the bomb.
Covered in ink here.
And there's that roller there. We mentioned how he's going to have to play around the roller.
He's so fat.
He is fully inked and he still didn't die to that.
Like a half-charge forward smash? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Inkling does also have those struggles with the kill power. Back air also not going to kill.
Third heaviest character in the game, right?
What?
Third heaviest character in the game?
Yeah, I
PBD?
think so. I tied for third.
Oh,
there we go. That was a good bomb snipe, though. Right now we're
back air.
Yeah, Xandam's going to really like using that back air.
Back
And
air
and almost confirming into it from the Nair. That's something that he was kind of fishing for when we were preparing for the match just a few hours ago. Really wanting that Nair back air. But he's going to get it raw right there.
Oh,
the Gordo not going to kill. Xandam going for a bunch of pretty safe options right now, and good get-up attack. That is one of the things that you need to know if you're playing against DDD. How to time that get-up attack to hit the Gordo back. Eliminates a lot of the game plan. That's a good job to not roll out, though. You cannot roll out against Inkling ever just because that rollout is so threatening. The roller's so threatening on those tech chases.
Looking a little bit lower on ink here, but getting Xandam off stage, going to be able to get some more.
What is he doing? And he's going to eat a lot of percent. I think he's dead.
He's gonna eat a stock,
I don't know what he was doing with that down B, but, maybe he knows something we don't. He is still able to get that kill, though. We are currently down 4-5 in stocks, but there is still a lot of Smash left to be played. I have a lot of faith in Xandam being able to take at least another stock before he goes down.
Inkling player making, like we were talking about those adaptations here.
Yeah, this is some really good adaptation that we're seeing from the Inkling player. Very good coaching, and I think we are about to see some really nice gameplay here. Not able to get that charge, though. Xandam honestly kind of getting pieced up right now, but he is still alive, still has a chance to be able to come back here and take one more stock before going down.
This Inkling player seeking revenge against the DDD that knocked him out last time.
And then getting that Gordo on the ledge. Back throw, gonna kill. Not be able to get that DI properly. Maybe a little bit of matchup experience right there. But Daytona up 3-5. It's all in the hands of Mirage now. The golden boy.
The golden boy
is gonna have to come in, then take 5 to see if we can get a 2-0 on Daytona. Man, there's no candy bars here. He's going to have to take 5.
No, absolutely, yeah. Now, we've seen Mirage take we've seen him take more than 5.
Yeah, he took like 7 in that, I think, in one game against. Shut up. I didn't even say 6.
Didn't he take 10? I think in his scrimmage against Hendricks?
Maybe. But I was thinking against MTSU, he took 7 in one game. So,
yes.
He did.
So we can see him take 5 here.
Yeah, he can absolutely take 5. This is a team, very good team, don't get me wrong, but just MTSU was just on a different level.
I mean, just an
and we saw Eli play pretty good against that Puff, was able to take 1 stock while down 3, I believe. Or, no, excuse me. He only lost one stock while taking all 3. So he definitely does have some room to work with against, the Puff, as well as assuming that he plays the same.
Now I heard him say it earlier. I know he doesn't think that Inkling Sephiroth is that bad.
Okay.
According to
I don't know
Eli's
really Sephiroth
opinion.
matchups.
What
do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think it's ever so slightly Inkling favor. I think Sephiroth's Big Sword does have a good candidate, but again, like I was saying, it's the same thing as Puff. When Inkling gets in, Sephiroth just doesn't have the buttons to get out.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard. The only reason I think it's a little bit easier is because Inkling's combos can only carry so far. And Inkling does have that struggle to kill. Unlike Puff with back air can kill you at 80. Inkling kind of struggles to kill unless you're going real far off stage to get that straight back air to kill. And that's going to benefit Sephiroth a lot, considering that's going to give Sephiroth more time to build up percentage to get that wing out. Considering Sephiroth is a lightweight character, one of the 7th lightest. I think no, not the 7th, but still light.
Very light.
Sorry, I'm thinking Mewtwo is the 7th lightest. Still a very
they might be tied.
I think it's Pete. No.
He's tied with a lot of characters.
He is tied with a lot of characters. He's one of the lighter. He's a lightweight.
He's a very light.
He's very light. So that's going to give Sephiroth a bit more time to get that percent up, get that wing out. I think Inkling's not too bad. And then I honestly I think I can see Mirage coming out against the Inkling with all 3 stocks and going into a full 3 stock.
I see that as well because he only has to take 2.
He wants to take 2.
And
if we know Eli is very good at reading your.
He's very good at reading. He's
your
very
offstage
good.
Approaches
He's very good at adapting, just on the cuff. If there's he knows what to look out for after seeing that game or the games against Frog and against Zandam. He knows he likes that roller. He's using that roller more ever since that game 1. And I
think we're going to see some good adaptability here from Mirage again come into this, and it's going to be like, you want to roll? Okay, what if I just don't let you and then I kill you for it?
Credit to Daytona State, though.
No,
I mean, we keep talking about it. That Inkling, it's Stickas. That's their name. Stickas has a lot of really good adaptability from that game 1 to the game 2. Shout out to them, yo. If you're going back and watching this, you're
playing good. Y'all
playing really good. That's smart, very thoughtful gameplay. If you're being coached, that coach is doing really good, and you're doing a really good job of implementing that game plan.
This is fun Smash Bros. This is Smash Bros. Where both players are really fighting their heart out, and they're adapting super well, and every time you win, it's like,
this is like
adapt to that now, so I got to come up with that.
This is when Smash Bros. Isn't like, two goats ramming their horns into each other, but it's like a game of chess.
Absolutely. It's like a dance.
Yeah.
It's like a dance. It's like you're dancing with a partner you've never danced with them before, and you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is. I love it.
And it is looking like that we are about to see the start up to UNA's last life here on Mirage. It is on his shoulders. He's coming out with the Byleth. Okay. Maybe he's wanting a little.
Now we're saying that we doubt the Byleth, but the Byleth is still.
We shouldn't doubt the Byleth at all. Stickas need to run off.
Okay, they told him on the other side. We're good.
Yeah. All right, and here we go. I think maybe a Mirage. I mean, the Seth is definitely more experienced than the Byleth at this moment in time, but
the Byleth is still. I mean,
we've seen a lot of work coming in from the Byleth. Maybe he prefers the matchup here, but also I doubt that. Maybe this is just a matter of we have another game to work with if it ends up going to a game 3. But
I mean, keep in mind that Puff. Maybe we're just thinking something along those that Puff did manage to take a stock off the stuff for us, and maybe he's giving the matchup check.
Maybe a little bit, maybe a bit of like a counter pick as well.
I mean, Byleth at least has a little bit of get off me options.
Byleth definitely has better close quarters tools. That Nair is just so strong. Going hard in on a roll in read.
Inkling trying to get those buttons in. Not gonna happen though.
Oh, and that was
back air, sweet spot, not killing.
Trying to go for a Nair on the ledge, not going to get it. Doesn't get the reaction that he wanted. Good tomahawk. Grab.
Trying to find this kill here on ledge. Mirage doing a great job of keeping that pressure on the Inkling. And I don't know if that's just shield poking or if the Inkling doesn't have the timing down, but they're getting hit by Nair on shield a lot, just getting pulled out of it.
This Inkling, though, also you have to give credit. Sticka's doing a good job at not mixing up their options in tech chases because they're not able to hit their techs. I mean, probably because it's Wi-Fi, but they're doing, to their credit, they're doing a really good job because Mirage keeps preemptively going for a bunch of options to cover different reactions. And they're not falling for it. But of course, right there on the ledge, he's able to get those ledge traps. Mirage taking a stock here, up 3, or we're down 3-4, but wouldn't surprise me if we end up going out of this tied.
Big backer.
DI'd out.
Cancel the bow.
Mirage
Dash
the award.
Not doing it.
Is he going to go for the edge guard? He's not.
Trying to get that down air. Good job on the Daytona. Good job on Stickas. Kind of delaying that up B, getting him to stage.
And there's that sweet spot
there.
There.
Yeah.
There we go. That was a 0 to death. That was a nice 0 to death that we saw from Mirage. We are deadlocked at 3 going into this last one. This is going to be a battle between presumably Hockey's Puff and Mirage's Byleth. Just a standard 3-3. This is a standard Wi-Fi match. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, the Byleth surprised me. I didn't think we were going to see the Byleth, but maybe it's just a matchup thing from Mirage. Maybe Mirage just likes the matchup a lot better.
Yeah, again, also, as I said, maybe he just feels like there's a bit of a buffer there with the fact that we have a game lead. Maybe he can experiment a little more, know what's working, know what's not in these crew battle formats. So
he talks about it a lot how he doesn't like Sephiroth online, how he feels like Sephiroth is a little bit too technical to be online, and your just inputs are getting eaten.
And Byleth definitely a more
online
Wi-Fi friendly character. Of course, MK Leo, best player at the time, best player in the world, picked up Byleth specifically for online during the COVID era, just because any of his other characters were just not cutting it. They can't do it online. The more input friendly Byleth just fit him more for the online environment.
Absolutely. So maybe Elijah was just feeling it a bit with the first match against the Puff, being like, ooh, I kind of felt that delay. I don't like it. Let me swap to a better, a more Wi-Fi friendly character, and maybe I can do a bit more. And it's paying off. I mean, getting the 3-stock there, getting the it was a 3-stock. Getting the 0 death on the last stock, though, however.
Yeah.
Racking up a beautiful little 70% combo at the very beginning of that last stock.
Yeah, just when you DI out on that Byleth up B, you can't do that. There's a reason why that's a joke. You know, you're getting hit by that sweet spot. I know like a Nair or whatever might be threatening that back air. Like,
that back air is dangerous.
It's threatening, you know.
Absolutely,
you will get hit by that sweet spot. You will die very early, or you'll take a lot of damage.
Absolutely. And then you're in a really bad position against Byleth, who can kill pretty early if they get the right hits. So, like we said, we're gonna probably see the Byleth. We're gonna see the Byleth Puff here. I don't know what stage they're picking.
I think we're still doing bans right now.
But we're gonna see our top player versus their top player going into this next match.
Yeah, just like we kind of saw it last game. I mean, it was pretty much like it was a 3-1 thing where they were down 2 stocks. Right now, it is a clean 3-3. It is a tie. It is just a battle of whose anchor is stronger, who is more planted firmly into the ground, who is holding down that fort for their team more. Is it going to be UNA with Mirage, the scholarship player, the one who is just the heart and soul,
the golden boy,
the heartbeat of this team? He is the heartbeat of this team. Or is it going to be Daytona State's hockey, the warrior from Florida, who just has countless good wins. So
unfathomably good wins.
Between these two players, hockey is the better win. They beat Beast Mode Paul. So between these two, hockey is the best win. So, and he has multiple.
Multiple.
Just
one Beast Mode Paul win, was it? It was
and that's not to discredit Eli at all, but. Right now, this is a more even matchup than some people may think between the players, but it is going to be neck and neck all the way. Let's see if Eli can get this dub and send us out on a 2-0 victory.
All right, yeah, we're going to see a lot of this right here from Eli, just kind of using those big aerials, those spacious aerials to be like, same thing he did with Several, just being like, I want to get those spacious aerials out, except now he's got Nair for close quarters. If Husky?
Hockey. Hosky is the 1-2 or DDD from Alabama.
Sorry.
But hockey, like HE double hockey sticks.
Hockey.
Because that's what Eli is giving to him right now, I'd imagine. And you can't land on top of the Byleth. I think that's probably another thing. Puff really thrives on landing on top if she's not using pound or anything like that. So the fact that Byleth just got that massive up air. They've got the up B as well.
Up smash, just several anti-air tools.
Up tilt, yeah, just a lot of you can't land on top of me type of tools. Or you can't even land on my shield either because that that neutral will be out of shield, neutral air.
Down tilt up air, not going to kill it just yet. But Puff looking at a dangerous percent. One could do it. Just one anything.
Oh, and that would have been certain death for Hockey there. Being able to just avoid it, though.
Looking for the diner, maybe trying to.
Had a good
sour spot.
I think that was sour spot. Had a good situation there with that ledge trap. Just wasn't able to capitalize on it.
Rod's looking to find this kill. Landing with Nair on the shield again, but.
We're seeing this isn't even. Yeah, here we go. And Mirage has the lead. Don't forget on the secondary, Byleth, too. And trying to stall. You saw that he was definitely waiting for the platform. He was really trying to hope that the town platform would come and save him. Timing just a little off, though. He knew that it was coming, just couldn't do it. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know how it was going to look because it was Puff, and I got really nervous because I was
you might just get absolutely just blasted into the blast zone. But that was good DI, though, from Daytona to not be able to get that. There's the grab. We're going to be able to get an edge guard. So often you might oh my gosh, and here it is.
Back air.
There's the back air. And so often you see, Puffs go for that drill into the throws because they want to they really thrive on edge guards.
Looking for that falling up air.
And there's what do you do in these edge guard situations? Wait. Oh, that was a good edge guard. I thought we were about to see maybe a little bit of a snipe there from Mirage.
Hockey pulled that back.
Yeah, he did. We're dead even right now. That's what you're mentioning right now. We are dead even. And Hockey's coming in with a whole lot of damage. He's getting in his face. These are the adaptations.
Oh, but Mirage coming back, trying to start something of their own. 54%, already racking up more percent. Mirage with the percent lead right now.
Yeah, just Byleth, of course, able to get more percent per hit.
Nair not just getting that get off me tool.
And there's another one. Oh, I thought we were maybe about to see an up B or something like that, but not going to time for that. We're kill percent right now. Can Eli clutch this out?
Ooh. Not getting those back airs.
Oh my God, that was a good job of rolling there immediately after getting off ledge. Oh, he had the call out. This game sucks. This game's terrible, folks. He had the right read, just somehow falling out of the multi-hit.
Hopti adapted to that. He's adapted to that landing with Nair.
Yeah, oh man, that was
Did he forget a jump?
Nah, maybe just, man, and we are down to a game 3, folks.
Oh my gosh, intense last match right there.
Yeah, just an unfortunate ending to there. We've got to see this. We have to see that CF game 3. I don't think we should.
I don't think
with how much those edge guards were kind of screwing up Elijah that game 2, there's no way we don't see the Seth. That Seth's got to come back.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that as like a we'll probably see it. I'm not saying as if we will probably see it. I'm saying is that we need to see it. We have to pull out Seth.
Hate to see it, Brandy.
So are we going?
But we're not done yet.
Are we going to a be right back? Or okay.
So we'll be right back.
All right. So we are gonna right before this game 3 here. Hopefully we'll be able to get some momentum back in our sails. We'll catch y'all right in a second. All right, here we go. We are going into this game 3 right now. This is a fresh start for both teams right now. We are leading again with Zandam and also them leading in with the Lucas as well. Kind of a retread of this game 1 as well. Very curious to see how this is going to go. But, of course, that came to such a tragic way to just, lose that game. Had it in the palm of our hands. But, I bet we'll show – I'm very confident in the resilience of our team right now. You have victory kind of in your grasp, just not able to do it. You got to be able to just move on and just keep going with this last game. And here we go. A lot of damage racking up for Zandam right now. You can't be absorbing that. Uh-oh. Not able to get any sweet spots. That was a lot. So, oh, my God. I got to tell it how it is. That's just pretty lucky for Zan right now. Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh. And that's a good tech chase there. Oh, my goodness. This coaching really coming in well for Daytona right now. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what he's doing right now with those absorbs. He's done that a few times now. I don't know what he's doing. We're using a lot more of the projectiles now that I've noticed from Daytona with the Lucas. Uh-oh. She's going to... There we go. There's not much that DD can really do against that PK freeze and the PK fire. You just kind of got to be able to have faith in that Gordo. That's going to do its job and be able to get those ledge traps. Okay, there we go. Good down tilt on the reaction to the shield. Really also going for that grab as well off the Gordo. He did that a lot in that game 1. We're seeing more of it here, and then we'll see that up throw. That is going to kill off the low ceiling on PS2.
So the Luke is coming back out for this first game here.
Yeah.
I imagine you already mentioned that.
Yeah, I did. Oh, and there's that back air. He loves the back air. Oh. Okay, down tilt. Oh, and then, of course, the Gordo snipe. There it is. Good kill there from Zandam. Good job of knowing the Gordo angles there. Getting the one that just pops it right onto the little boy's head, kind of hurting that brain development a little bit.
Oh, it is Lucas and Ness. They're like 10, right?
Yeah, something like that.
They're like 10, hurting that brain development.
Oh, and they got a good job going high there to avoid the PK freeze. He kind of got screwed over by the PK
force
freeze.
master trying to reflect the Gordo back.
Yeah, that's usually not what you want to do. Usually, in most situations, you don't want to just reflect the Gordo unless you've got an easy reflector.
Forward air.
Forward air.
Bang from Zandam.
Doesn't even matter about the reflector. He's going in there. He's just scrapping with that hammer, taking a 10-9 lead, or excuse me, 11-10 lead right now.
Zandam, I saw it right there, going for that Gordo grab again, just barely whiffing. Gets the Gordo suck in though.
Uh-oh, and good job of using that pressure.
There's that ledge trap.
Doesn't even need pressure on the ledge with the Gordo.
Looking for that, maybe that falling nair back air there, not connecting it though.
Yeah, I think it's specific percent windows, just not in the right windows. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. That PK freeze was kind of screwing him up on that first stock. Here it is on the second stock, being able to close it out, but here's that down throw fair.
That consistent down throw
it's
fair.
a bread and butter, baby.
Looking for fair, doesn't get it.
Look at all these save normals from the Lucas right now. We were not seeing that game one.
The adaptability from Daytona State in these last 2 games have been absurd.
Yeah.
But just such good adaptability, such good going over and being like, okay, this is what happened, let's have we fix it.
Oh,
grab
good job
Gordo.
with the grab to get into the Gordo. He wants that back air. He wanted that so badly.
Goes for it again, but good roll from Daytona State there, the Lucas player. Not allowing that same setup to happen again. Suck in, not getting it.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he almost had it. He almost had it. Zandam just needs to close out this stock. Just keep playing. I think he's just really fishing for a back air kill. He's going to have to just keep playing right now, making sure that he can just get it wherever he can. Almost getting that up there, though.
Window. That up air missing as well. Gordo grab, nothing. Both players scrapping right now, trying to find the opening.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Got to find the opening there.
Good job of finally getting that back air. Another thing I also want to mention about the Lucas players is that there were a couple points, I think, where he kind of had the advantage a little bit, but he decided to just sit back and not force the advantage and use the PK fire. Zandam, if you're especially against a character like DDD who just doesn't have good options to get out of combos or anything like that, you want to really
keep that pressure going.
You want to force advantage. You really want to keep that going, and just the fact that they weren't able to do that was allowed Zandam to be able to take that last stock more quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you took the words out of my mouth there. So UNA going up 10-9 in this game 3 here. I think the pit was the swap up for the Lucas last time, so I think their main 3 are going to be that Inkling and then
it's got to be. I think we're seeing we might see a black platypus. Well, no, I think we'll see the Inkling. I think we'll see the Inkling. I think this will be somewhat of a retread.
well.
I think this will be somewhat of a retread of game 1. I think, just in terms of characters.
I agree as well. I think we're going to see the Inkling come out here. The Inkling had adapted super well to Zanem in the last match that we saw.
Yeah.
Taking the victory over Zanem there, actually.
Yeah.
So I think they feel comfortable sending that Inkling back into play. What was the Sticka? Right?
Yes, Stickas.
Sorry.
Stickas, it's plural. They are the Inkling player, Black Platypus, the Kazuya, Hockey, the Puff.
And then I did not catch the names of the other.
I don't know the other players' names. I don't think they had character data on Super Major. I didn't see any, so it's just kind of hard to tell. But unless I'm over there checking scores, and of course I'm over here commentating.
You're over here commentating today.
Shout out to Huevos, by the way, for being able to keep track of scores as well.
Real.
Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate
Goat status for that. I mean, he just always does so much to help out the scene.
He's always helping out. Always helping out with Shoal Smash. Always helping out with UNA Esports. Really appreciate it.
Very much, very much. So we're going to see Zanem obviously sticking in with the DDD. I think, like we said, we're predicting the Inkling coming back in, but we could be wrong. We could see Black Platypus Kazuya. It's entirely possible. Maybe Black Platypus just to close out the Zanem stock, you know? So we're going to see what happens here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I kind of don't really know what to say. This is just kind of like what I wouldn't be surprised at all if we end up seeing what ends up happening game 1. I really don't. I mean, except maybe you could slide in Maddie. You could slide in Maddie for Frog just because, Frog wasn't playing. But I think they feel more comfortable sending in Frog against that Kazuya. So
I think what we're going to see is I don't know.
This man doing the thing with his mouth like he's a horse, like the. That's what you're doing there with your cheek a little bit. No, I can do that. I was thinking about the thing with your cheek, like the, like you're a horse. Anyway, here we go. I think Zanem's gonna have to run off the 2 stocks here. There we go. And here we go.
What?
Oh wait, what? Oh, yeah, wrong stage, unfortunately. We are going to Battlefield.
Yeah, wrong stage. Supposed to be Battlefield. Looks like something didn't get swapped around.
Yeah, so, of course, we'll get that squared away, and then we'll be able to...
Battlefield.
I mean, very curious to see. I mean, I feel like that's just a really good pick for Inkling, just as not like the circle camping, I think, would just be huge. DD, of course, does have the up air. He has Gordo, but there is really just a zone above him where you just can't really touch him.
Exactly.
Or he can't touch the opponent, rather.
So I think the Inkling going to Battlefield was a really smart choice. I know on top of that, Inkling just really likes Battlefield.
Yeah.
That top platform doing a lot for Inkling there with up air and then the Booyah, I think is the combo. You said the combo
up throw, up air.
The up throw, up air there. So when this plays out here, Zanem having to run off 2 stocks here. And if I'm Zanem, I'm going for at least one of the stocks, at the very least. Obviously, play your best out.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, at least get 1 stock. You're already up by. You already have a 1 stock advantage. If you take another one, you'll be going out even. So, or not even, but plus. You'll be going out plus. So, definitely a goal to at least take 1 stock here if you're Zanem.
Gets the Nair up tilt there. Doesn't get the follow up air.
Ooh, good job of being able to call that shield right there. Ooh, I think that was a misinput on the roller.
Zanem doing a good job so far of keeping that movement option open, throwing out those, I'm not going to say laggy, those safe aerials. Just keeping that distance.
Yeah, Inkling aerials are just so safe. They're not very strong to compensate, but they combo into each other, and they're very safe, very low lag. So they're a good job of just utilizing that, especially against the laggy DDD, who just doesn't really have many fast options.
Absolutely.
Ooh, and of course, there's one of those few fast options right there. That Nair coming in, almost common went in the up air, just wasn't able to get it.
I remember, I think it was Czar, I think, showed me the hitbox for that Nair. It's tiny.
Yeah,
it's not even that big.
It is a tiny hitbox.
So even though it's fast, it's not. I mean, you got to be right up on them for it to hit. Trying to get the suction run off the Gordo, doesn't get the bounce he wants him to go off.
Oh, and there's that good job of playing around that roller there, getting the up tilt. Another thing I'm also noticing, I'm seeing Zanem using a lot of these platforms. Really, I don't know. I didn't really think he'd be able to take advantage of them, but he is using them very well.
Up air, not going to kill, not yet. Gordo from the heavens.
Oh, and being able to get the suction out of it. Uh-oh. He's got the Gordo on the ledge.
Zanem hanging on to the stock, 120%. Inkling, like we were talking about earlier, kind of struggling to kill. Gordo coming in, just
think
trying to get Inkling away from ledge.
I think this guy is just really. I think Stickas was really trying to condition Zandam into shielding, and he's not biting. He is using the bomb. He is using.
There. Gordo
Oh man, he went for it.
Gordo down there.
He was. Yeah, that's a thing. He can do that. But also this Stickas is really trying to get him to shield. Not gonna need it though. Good forward air. He's not really using that at all. But of course, Zandam going positive.
Again.
Being able to take a stock.
11 stocks in total today.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but you know,
because he took out 7 game 1.
Yeah.
And now
he didn't play game 2, right?
No.
Yeah. So
good
good job.
Total on Zandam. Good performance from Zandam tonight. Very well played. I think I just saw Maddie sitting down to maybe close out this Inkling here. Did I see Maddie?
I mean, that's a notoriously bad matchup for Snake.
It is. I know. I thought I saw Maddie sit down.
I don't.
I could just be tweaking. I could have just
saw
wrong.
That's very, very surprising, actually. I don't like that decision.
It was in the tiny little player cam.
I know, but hang on. Let's see.
Let's see.
Okay, now I don't know if they've decided yet, but I don't like that decision, actually.
I was like, yeah, Snake Inkling?
I don't like that decision.
I don't like that at all. I feel comfortable with the Snake Chaos.
Yeah, again, like, you know, this is a team sport. You got to be able to kind of recognize being like, even if you're not getting the play time that you want.
Sometimes
it really is a thing where it's just like sometimes you got to take sacrifices for the team. If you can't let your own selfishness get in the way of the team's performance. And it is important that we maintain that dynamic on the team. So I just think it can't be a matter of just like letting someone play for the sake of getting play time.
I think the Sergio, I think the Waveless pick here is going to be a lot more beneficial.
Yeah, I think we need to bring in Serge, who, you know, is a bit of more of a lock on the team, but you know that doesn't speak to anybody's skill on the team. Not. It's not a personal thing at all. It's just a matter of who is best for any situation. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. I mean, I'm technically on purple as a sub-in for when we don't have enough people, but am I going to be playing? No. Because I'm not going to be beneficial for most situations. At all, really. So.
K-roll.
Yeah. It's not even just like a character thing. It's a me thing. I'm not that good of a player, so it's like.
As opposed to.
I'm not complaining about not getting that. You good?
Yeah, there's just this knot in my hair. I'm going to turn around so y'all don't have to see me yank out my own hair because there's just a huge knot. Okay, I got it.
But, you know, I'm not complaining anything about not getting the playtime I want just because I know it's a team sport. This is a team sport. I'm glad that I was able to play football or flag football, I guess, when I was a little youngin'. You think I played high school ball? Hell no. Look at me. Yeah, but I played flag football as a little young, and I'm glad I did. I played soccer.
It taught you the value of teamwork and friendship, honestly, and camaraderie.
Being a part of something greater instead of just focusing on yourself, just being able to be that cog in the machine that's, you know, functions and gets everybody the goal that they want, which is winning.
A little tiny bit of trauma I got from the high school sports I played, it was very beneficial, and I would not change it for the world.
Yeah,
I would not change it for anything. It was so beneficial for me to play.
Yeah, we are seeing, as you saw briefly in the player cam right there, we've got the Huevos pick here, of course, being able to more directly counter pick here, which I appreciate.
Against the Inkling. Has Serge played against the Inkling?
Yes. Yes.
What game was it?
That was game 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it worked out. I can't remember exactly how it went, actually. I'm tired.
I'm exhausted. I got class tomorrow.
But you know what? I think given our character pool and given how we want to structure things, this is definitely the best call, regardless of how it went game 1. Sometimes even if you didn't get the result you want with the game plan you got, just knowing what you have, it's the best option. You can't change anything.
I'd already forgotten that the Inkling player was going to be down stock anyway, so Serge is in a good position to get closest. Look for the up air strings, not getting it, but a nice 34% to start things off for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Use that disjoint not the disjoint on the tail, but the extended hitbox on the tail.
Yeah, just a lot. It's not a disjoint, but it's very good range. Yoshi's just one of those characters where they're a brawler, but they've got like very generous hitboxes for a brawler.
The England player having this tiny, just enough of a disjoint of the gun, trying to disrupt some of those more extended range moves on Yoshi. I know Yuna sitting at the percent lead. That shield pressure coming in with the down air. Another
Yeah,
down air.
he is using this down air so often. Like I know it does a ridiculous amount of damage. Almost getting that forward air though, but that down air is putting in some work. It does a lot of shield damage.
It's just putting that shield pressure. It's that constant pressure.
Yeah.
And he's doing such a job of mixing up his different moves to do that they never know how to react to.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, almost
wow,
getting
that break?
almost getting the shield break. I think that star at the end kind of helped him pop out a little bit out of the shield. No, he went for it.
Up
That
there,
was,
not getting it. Egg not killing. Back air not connecting.
oh no, what is okay, and that was a
good weight on the platform.
that was a good reaction from Daytona,
Stickers.
getting that stock. That kind of a panic air dodge, I think, there from Surge. I think he's getting a little kill happy right now. He's got to sit back and play. He'll find that kill. Yoshi's got good kill potential on any of his moves. He needs to just sit back and not get antsy looking for that kill. Uh-oh.
Getting covered in ink, that knockback, and I don't know if it increases damage. I know it definitely increases knockback.
It increases damage.
It does? Okay, I thought so. Looking here.
Now you see him playing a little more safer and catching that
That
jump
back
out
air.
of the shield with the back air. Good job from Surge. We're back in the lead.
Ooh, but Stick is trying to come back, trying to get that ledge trap going, but not connecting there. Still keeping up the pressure though on stage.
Oh my
Never
God,
putting
that
it
was
back
so
center.
risky, but it manages to work out. Facing a roller right there, like
Looking
it's
for the
arts and
forward air, get
crafts.
it. Down air not connecting with that neutral get up. Back air, up throw. I don't know why I said back.
No, okay.
I'm gonna say back throw. Either way, the reverse tongue not connecting.
Uh-oh.
Spike up air.
Oh
not
man, he
connecting.
had that call on the right there on the
Good
platform, just wasn't able to get it. Is he gonna go off stage for an edge guard? No, he's not. He's kind of worried about that forward air.
Ooh, kind of being that double jump over the very
Oh
end.
my God, what is he
Big
doing?
air
Oh
dodge
my!
Bang from Sergio.
Holy cow, I don't
stop.
even know what happened. How did he see that? That had to have been rolling your face on the controller, but it works out
It
for
was.
Surge. Holy cow.
It was a spike with the forward air reading that neutral air dodge down.
How did he know that?
Maybe because Surge has been following up. I noticed that Surge has been following up with that forward air spike into an up air for most of the game. And I think the Daytona State player was ready for that. Was ready for that up air. Surge decided to not do it. Ran over, forward smash, used that big old nose on Yoshi, sending out that stock. 2 stocks left for Sergio going into this next match here of the 3rd game.
Man, what a play from Surge.
What a play from Surge.
That was that's not even like a throw it out there, hope it works. That was a calculated read right there. I know I was saying being like, rolling on the controller or whatever, but that was just, he knew what was coming. He knew to let it rip, and that was such a good play from Surge.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Just tell me later. The morning.
We're commentating.
Yeah, can we talk about this later? Sorry about that, y'all. But no, talking about this last game that happened, Sergio coming in with a big clutch factor here to help us out.
Yeah.
I mean, again, UNA up 2 stocks right now, and we still got 2 more players in reserve with Maddie and Mirage.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost the name with Maddie. And
Are
Mirage.
we going to see Maddie or Frog though? That's what I'm wondering.
I think it depends on the matchup.
It definitely does depend on the matchup. I mean, that Kazuya, I don't know. I mean, we did send Frog into the Kazuya when we were prompted.
And that caused it. I'm not gonna lie, I put in a little bit of work on.
He was
Frog.
putting in work.
If he hadn't already been down in stock, it could have been a wholly different game.
You're absolutely right.
So,
So I
I'm
think
wondering
maybe
what we're
just
gonna see with
maybe it's just the fact that Frog's just a better player between him and Maddie. No offense at
I mean,
all.
no. I mean, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie, and that's not a dig on Maddie. Maddie's still an amazing player. But
Maddie's
Frog
a great
has the numbers
player,
to prove it.
absolutely.
Maddie has the numbers, or Frog has the numbers to prove it. So we're gonna see Surge here, only at 2 stocks. We definitely see at least 1 or 2 stocks from Surge.
I wouldn't. I'll knock on wood here, but we'll see. We'll see. But right now, I mean, that matchup experience is going to be really, really huge for
I don't know
Huevos.
why I thought Surge would down be there.
Again, who's down airs, man? I feel like Surge has never really been like a down air Darcy, I don't see him really go for that, but he's just been
Good
using it.
shield from Surge.
He's been
there.
using it so much in this match. Uh-oh. And, oh my
Missing.
gosh, opting not to go for a guaranteed follow-up on the electric, instead trying to read how they were going to react with the command grab, but Surge not taking the
That
bait.
missed but getting
Oh
some-
my
maybe it
god.
wasn't- maybe it wasn't-
Oh, it come
Oh.
with Egwa. That is a crazy play from Surge, being able to just deliver the egg roll into the back air.
Oh!
Oh, good shield there. This guy is just fishing for the kill. He wants it so bad. Surge ain't letting him get a snip of it, though. Oh! Oh, and there it is right there. Surge doing a good job of just not, for a little bit, just not letting him get that kill that he so wanted, though.
Lathered up, oiled up, just slippery.
Yeah, like the greased pig.
Oh, my gosh.
Uh-oh, here's a spike.
Down
Gonna eat that shield. He knows the tendencies to shield.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, not gonna get the electric.
Ooh.
Good job of reading that rollout.
Getting a little combo of his own started here.
Dude, he had the, oh my god. Oh, the double jump armor. Oh my god.
Maybe seeing a bit of a missed input forward smash there from Sergio. Out of panic? No.
Oh my god.
He's not reading the match.
He wants to be read, or Surge is just playing this so carefully right now. Good job of shielding, knowing the immediate response was coming. Good Eggway. He's been using that a lot in this last hit situation, but that up B just out of it. That is that 599 coming in. Still have the lead though, but really well done by Daytona.
Very well done by Daytona. So our next player ain't gonna have to take out 2 stocks off this Kazuya.
So I think, are we sending in Maddie here? You see her in the player cam. Yep, we are sending in Maddie. Very curious to see how this plays out.
I am too. I don't know how comfortable Maddie is with the Kazuya experience matchup. I don't know if I've ever seen her play it.
I mean, I know that both her and Dinkle were in WAD at one point.
Oh,
I know that she's like been in Tennessee. You know, Tennessee's got a good amount of really good snake players. Like you've got like Collateral, and a few other players like that. Not really familiar.
With Kazuya players up there.
With Kazuya players, for some reason I started thinking of Snake. I'm sorry, but in
in
terms of Kazuya players, I mean, you've got Buell, or Caleb, excuse me, also a really good Tennessee
I also know that,
Kazuya.
well, Maddie is Corinth. Maddie's Mississippi.
I thought she was in Tennessee for a while.
Maybe for like a tiny bit, but I'm pretty sure she's Corinth.
Okay. My fault,
I know Xandom is Tennessee. He was Tennessee.
I don't know if they have any Kazuyas in.
I don't know if they have any Kazuyas in Mississippi over there. But
of course, that Dinkle experience, I'm sure, is going to be really be helpful.
Going to shine through here, definitely help her out. And we're going to see 2 top tiers going at it here.
Yeah.
I'd Snake the better top tier, according to most people. Some people may argue it. If they argue it, they're wrong. Snake being the better top tier here. Maybe starting to get some of that. Kazuya, I mean, a good recovery, but a linear recovery, if you ask me. Really only having 2 options with the jump. Side B's too laggy. Up B, at least it has a hitbox on it. But, Nikita, one of the best edge guarding tools in the game. That thing is evil.
No, I think it's the best edge guarding tool. Yes.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. Yeah, okay. That thing is evil.
Strong.
That thing will track you down.
It is strong. It is big. There's no easy way to disable it, and you can just control it. You get free edge guards.
You get free edge guards. So I think Nikita here is going to be our best bet for guarding this Kazuya. I don't know how good they are at teching. It's online. So teching is going to be a little bit more difficult. But if you can get the Nikita wrapped around, maybe get something up the bottom of the stage, we're going to see something really nice here from Maddie.
Absolutely. Excuse me, absolutely.
No, I had something stuck in my throat. I went for my food I was eating. There was like a piece of burger stuck right here. I was like, it was bad.
Thank you, Cookout.
Thank you, Cookout.
At
least I got the good ice. I can't even lie.
Yeah, you can tell I'm fading a little bit. I'm a little tired.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
got class at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
But we'll be okay. We're here to support. We're here, and we are about to go in, locked and loaded into this Game 3 situation here. Maddie leading the charge here, trying to get us into a good situation against the oncoming threat that is going to be hockey. Yeah, the Puff.
The Puff. So we're going to see here. Maddie
already putting down C4. She's
going to blow it.
Okay, there we go.
And I was like, I don't think it's fair either.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Here we go.
And already.
I
think this Kazuya knows the matchup. I think he knows.
The swap up and aggression right into the same matchup. So
yeah, I think this Kazuya knows the matchup, guys.
He
is going immediately in with the lasers, but of course, Maddie not biting. She is going immediately in, or just fading, not going in.
Kind of fading away.
What am I saying? Fading away.
Oh my gosh,
going
Nikita.
In.
That was a reverse Nikita.
Here we
Nikita
go. There it is.
Yeah,
again, another thing about that Nikita, it is fast. You can also bail out of it, as we saw right there, but it is fast, and it can chase people down. So,
trying to go to the stage.
Oh my God! Oh, that was a good spot dodge there to avoid the C4 on the platform.
Maddie.
And the armor.
No,
gonna
live.
live.
I always forget Snake is super fat.
Yeah, absolutely. Recovering super high, giving herself a lot of room to, just give a good, safe landing back to stage.
That 1-2-3 not killing there. 148 on Maddie, actually. But
And
the
there we
C4
go.
gonna take
Good
low stock. Let's go,
C4.
Maddie.
That was really good from Maddie taking that stock. I don't think the Kazuya player remembered it was there.
These Snake players, man, evil with their memory. They always know where it's at.
Yeah, they always know.
Sixth sense.
Memory of an elephant, man.
Honestly. So one more stock here. Kazuya goes down. Maddie's still at 3. I lied. Still at 2.
Yeah, as long as Maddie can take this stock here, we are in a really good position. She's got 2 stocks to work with against Hockey, and then they'll be able to set up a good window for Mirage.
For rising Nair there.
And she is looking good right now. Really high percent. This man, it's so crazy right now. Reed is choking on his own words.
I told him I spit.
And there it is.
Recovery.
Messing up the recovery. What a good decision to bring in Maddie. Don't listen to me. I don't know ball, folks. There we go. Maddie, let's go.
Clutch factor 10,000. Oh, my gosh. Maddie taking a 2. Maddie only losing a stock there to the Kazuya. Now finding a Puff. Snake Puff sounds evil on both ends. I feel like no one has fun in that match.
Yeah,
you know?
that's got to be a lose-lose.
That's
right?
just a lose. Because if Puff if Puff gets in, if Puff gets in. But it's not going to be easy to edge guard Snake in, I don't know. How is it?
This has got to be.
Nair beats it. Nair beats out Cypher.
This is.
Does it? I think
think
Sour
so.
Spot might not.
I actually don't know. I feel like, though, now that you're mentioning that, this matchup's got to be pretty good for Snake, right?
Yeah,
I think it's got to be. Like, maybe Jigglypuff can use that air momentum to weave around the projectiles, but again, you're so light.
Super light, you die super easy.
You don't really have any options against the projectiles specifically. I really think that this is a good matchup for Snake, and I really do think that we should see Maddie take at least 1 stock here.
Yeah, Maddie's going to with 2 stocks. I think we at least see 1 with how much damage Snake actually wrecks.
And that should give – I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh. That should give Mirage just enough of a window to come in and clean up. Absolutely. So feeling pretty good about this. We are in a very good spot, but, of course, that doesn't mean we should count chickens before they hatch.
Absolutely.
And right now, are we going in? We are going in right now.
I don't know what stage they picked.
I don't know either, but we'll see. Thank you, Wi-Fi. We're waiting a little bit. Here we go. Town. Okay. More room for Snake to work with the projectiles. Very curious to see how this ends up working in both of their favors. Of course, Jigglypuff will also be able to kill a lot more easily off the side with those edge guards.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
There we go.
Actually. Grenade on the ground, blowing up with the
Good
grenade.
down air. It does
close.
It does 20%, folks. Uh-oh. Good job. Oh, man. Really thought that the pressure was going to keep coming.
We can't be rolling against Puffs.
Yeah. I mean, I can't falter for rolling in there. You think that they're going to force the pressure for an edge guard. That was just a good play from DAYTONA.
That was a very good play from DAYTONA State there from Hockey.
And there's the down air. Again, Jigglypuff is light.
Trying to find one of these stocks.
Uh-oh, good job of pulling the grenade. That's a Trey Gomon fair.
Trey Gomon forward air. Uh-oh, rest.
No, we're fine.
I thought we were going to see the pound forward air rest. I got so nervous. Maybe looking for that edge guard. Not getting it. Nair. Yeah,
wait. Okay, it does beat it.
Wow.
Air dodge. No, dash attack is going to kill. So it is dead even for DAYTONA and UNA. So, of course, we saw Mirage able to take care of business pretty handedly that with game Sephiroth. 1 with Sephiroth. Switched to the bye with game 2. Wasn't just SD'd at the very end, very unfortunately. Also fell out of an up smash, or wasn't able to connect an up smash that would have ended the game.
That's true. We also got to think, though, any of the mistakes Mirage made in game 2, he's going to adapt to.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the most adaptable and versatile players I know. So I can definitely see the if he goes back to Byleth, I can definitely see some more improvement on his part from it. Now, I don't know how good – I've never seen Hockey play. I don't know how good his adaptability is. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen Hockey. I don't have any, study materials, I guess, that I've looked at to know how good his adaptability is mid-game. But I know from Mirage perspective, at least, so adaptable. Mm-hmm. It takes, 2 stocks, and this man has to download on you. So, I definitely – if we do see the Byleth again, I wouldn't be surprised. I personally want to see the Sephiroth. But I'm going to
I mean, we were kind of talking about that in between that game 2 and 3. From what I understood, Eli is more comfortable with the Byleth.
Online, at least.
I don't. I mean, don't take my word as
I'm
the
just
gospel.
a one-tour.
I'm not as good as Eli. I don't know the game as much as he does. I really hope we see the Seth. I really do.
I do as well.
I
but
think that is the best decision.
I'm going to
right
trust
now.
the better player.
I do think just I have more confidence that he just knows Sephiroth more than he knows Byleth. That's really just what it comes down to. That Sephiroth, I'm going to be honest, I don't really care if Sephiroth is worse online comparatively to Byleth.
I think the skill differential from
Byleth this character more than you know Byleth. You know?
Exactly. So I think we're going to see I still think we're going to see the Byleth. I want to see the Sephiroth. I think we're going to see the Byleth here going into Game 5. Game 3, final set of the final game of set 3. I'm struggling.
I am too. I'm tired too.
Oh my
But
gosh.
hey, this is. Let me take over. This is the last game that we will be seeing at all tonight. This is Game 3, 3 stocks apiece between the two anchors, the two pivotal players for each of these. We are just flipping in between the player cam and the gameplay right now.
Hey, if they go into the arena, you can low-key just leave it on the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's going to happen in like the next.
Yeah, it's gonna be very quick. I think they probably they've probably already decided the stage. They're probably just.
Too bad we can't see it because of the player came down here in the bottom right.
Yeah, we'll see.
We also can't see the character until they swap it. So
here, you know what? I can look up and see what stage that is. That's PS2.
Oh, and that's.
And here we
Sephiroth.
go. Yeah, and we got the Sev here. Good, in my opinion, good decision.
Good pick.
I don't know how much he likes this decision, but he is going in on the Sephiroth, just kind of having faith in that knowledge that he just knows the Sev. And here we go.
Pound having enough in-lag on shield there to. Ooh, that shield looking dangerously weak on Sephiroth already. That's scary.
Uh-oh. Oh, here's the edge guard coming in. And yeah, that's a big reason why I really wanted to see the Sev. Is partially a matchup thing as well. It's just that he has a lot more mix-ups on his recovery than Byleth does. He was getting kind of messed up on the edge guards. He can mix up. He can mix up his ledge. He can mix up himself on the ledge. He can mix up his paths to recovery. Just overall, just a more versatile character.
Sword hitbox coming into play there. Going for the down tilt, not connecting. Puff landing that forward air hockey. Woo.
Okay, yeah, predicting that roll off the ledge, or reacting to it, rather. Uh-oh, and there's that down smash. They're not able to get it.
Good job on Mirage rolling, so they're playing that patient part.
Oh, yeah, again, there's that low profile I was talking about. I think that's also another thing that probably Eli was, very worried about, the low profiles. Sephiroth usually tends to struggle with characters who can just low profile stuff. You've got like Pichu, Olimar, Pikachu, Kirby, and of course Jigglypuff. But that's not gonna matter. That low profiling doesn't matter when you're up in the air and Sephiroth just swatting it away like a fly.
Sephiroth taking out half the stage with that cleave.
Oh, and just going for the down air there. I mean, it wouldn't have killed, but it would have been a lot of pressure.
I watched Mirage do these orb setups for days.
Not able to get the follow-up he wants, though.
51%. Making it back.
This man doesn't have wing yet, by the way.
The little brother technique. Yeah, where's wing? He was never down.
I mean, he's not down, but he's at 140. Oh, and then, of course, the counter. That had to have been. You see his reaction in the player cam. Very disappointed. Had to have been a misinput.
I know it does. I know it works similar to Joker's Arsenal, in which the lower percent you are, the better chance you have.
I mean, yeah.
It's something weird.
It's weird. It's not. We've already talked about this.
I've got to look into it some because I want to know. But either way, that's not what we're talking about now. We're talking about.
Good job of avoiding that.
That could have been detrimental.
It could have been, but it wasn't. He is still hanging in. Oh my God. Ooh. Man, hockey just. Oh, and the one time he was threatening with the rest. He was threatening with the rest so much to that point. The one time he pulls the trigger, not able to get the hit he wants on the down air. Oh, and then the platform. Yeah, there it is. Sephiroth is super light, but there's going to be
so a free 18% there going into it.
Yeah, oh, and catching that get off the ledge with the counter.
That down tilt did not connect there for the 2-frame. Wow.
Still able to get something off of it, though. He is doing really good job in this early stock. He's still got to be aware of some of the setups that the Puff got. There's the shield. That's a good job of shielding there.
Back here, they're going to rack up some nice percent. 68% Puff, arguably within kill range.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and then the combo into the Skittle. Send this man back to the candy shop. This is game. First win of the season for UNA Purple. Eli clutches it out.
Great clutch out from Elijah Mirage there. That's what I love to see there. That's why we have him as our anchor. That's why we have him as our consistent anchor, because he is just so unbelievably consistent at doing what he does. The Sephiroth was the right pick.
Yeah,
The Sephiroth was
absolutely.
the right pick.
I mean,
More
there were some points where, the Sephiroth clearly did not have the advantage over the Byleth, but just outweighed in the positives over the negatives of going for Sephiroth in that matchup. And now, of course, winning 2-1 against Daytona State, coming up in the last stock in that last game. Very, very awesome stuff.
Do we want to do?
So, yeah, I guess now it's time to decide who we want for a player of the game. Who do we think? We do that at break? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the post-game interview. We're going to be having a player of the game in just 1 second.
Otter Pools was founded in 1995 by the late Tom Godby. You see, Tom had a vision to build the best and service the rest, which quickly became the motto of his company. For 27 years, Tom built pools all over North and Central Alabama. And building pools wasn't just a job to him. Building relationships with his customers was equally as important. And for Tom, that came easy, and so did the 5-star ratings that his company received. Tom's legacy in Otter Pools is now being carried on by his son Trent, who has 15 years of experience and training thanks to his dad. So if you're looking for a quality pool at a competitive price, give Otter Pools a call at 256-708-1428.
All right, here we are at the post-game interview. This is Tom's Talk presented by Otter Pools with our player of the game right here, Mr. Huevos. Just played really consistently throughout all three of those games, put in work against especially, Black Platypus Nicasia, and I think it's the Inkling player. I'm blanking on the name right now. Stickas. Played really good. Just kind of put us in your shoes for a little bit of how your thought process during the games with those hard reads.
Well, those hard reads, I will admit the last one, that was just a Hail Mary. But a lot of players, they tend to air dodge after I do the forwarder. So I usually go up smash, but that would not have killed, so I had to go for the forward smash on the last kill. And thankfully they air dodged, and then we got the dub. So we got that one extra stock, and in the end, it mattered the most.
Yeah, for sure. I know you mentioned we had that pregame interview with you that we played before the game. You mentioned, just preparation being so important. What preparations did you make specifically going into this match today?
All I told myself was hey, listen, just play the absolute best you can. All right, just keep it cool. Just do the best you can, and if you do whatever you need to do, keep doing keep doing what you're supposed to do, what you were training. Don't drop your combos. Great things will happen.
Yeah, for sure. So I've got one more thing that I want to ask. I know there were some points where, it kind of felt, a little iffy about which player that we were going to send in during specific, matchups or whatever. What was kind of the thought process for sending in certain players at certain times?
We just thought our players would strive against other certain players. Like Xandom would do great against the Inkling or the Lucas players they sent out, and we knew Maddie would do great. At least do some chip damage to the hockey. Great Jigglypuff player. Mm-hmm. Props to him. He put up one great fight today, and we just knew that our players would come out on top. That's why we send the best. That's why we send certain players against certain matchups.
Yeah, all right. That's all we've got for you. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Royal Lions, thank you.
Yeah, all right. So that's your player of the game, Huevos, with the Yoshi taking a bunch of stocks across all three games. Just being able to hold the fort as that counter pick for so many of those matchups. Of course, we'll be here next week. I don't know exactly what the schedule is, but of course we'll have purple and gold playing. Make sure you look out for both of those. It'll be same time, same day of the week, Tuesdays at 7. That's on the YouTube as well. I think it's just UNA Esports. So just make sure you're on the lookout for that. Subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss it whenever we stream, not just Smash, but for any of the games. Make sure you follow the socials. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch as well. That's where we do a majority of our streaming. And we've got so many other games here. We've got, Marvel Rivals is playing today as well, but we also have Valorant and Halo. They're all putting in work. Rocket League, Rainbow Six. They're all doing so good right now. Make sure you all go support them as well. And any other games I forgot as well, they're all doing great as well. Legacy was here earlier.